are so thankful for all the support from our community. The son of Harvey and Faith Grevelo, Bill and his wife Terry live in Fredericksburg and have two grown children, Alex and Logan. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate Hall of Fame athlete Bill Grevelo. Our next Hall of Fame inductee is Heather Kennett Noble. Joined by her family, Heather is being escorted by current head girls track and field coach Jeanette Flowers, as well as Heather's former assistant girls track coach and 2018 Hall of Famer Bill Boyd, who taught and coached in New Hampton for 35 years. Heather Noble is a proud member of the New Hampton High School's class of 1996. As a sprinter, it is not a surprise that Heather's rise to the top of Iowa's track and field elite came quickly in the mid-1990s. While only a sophomore in 1994, Heather, along with fellow Hall of Famers Michelle Snyder, Gina Shannon, and Tisha Smith, set New Hampton's school record in the 4x4 relay, a 4-minute, 5-second, which still holds to this very day, 31 years later. As a junior in 1995, Heather qualified for the world-famous Great Relays in the 4x4 relay, and then helped the New Hampton girls track and field team place 5th overall in the state track meet.
Go Osage Green Devils! A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We are a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Life moves fast. New homes, cars, businesses, and families. At Town & Country Insurance, we're here for every milestone. With decades of experience, loyalty, and genuine care, we help protect what matters most to you, your future. Town and Country Insurance. Local people, trusted protection.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence. Go Osage Green Devils! A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devil Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We are a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Town and Country Insurance, protecting our hometown since 1975. Whether it's your car, home, or farm, they've got you covered. Contact us today for your personalized quote. Go Green Devils!
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence.
Well, good evening, football fans, and thanks for joining us here on GSPN. Nolan Peters with you inside the visiting booth here at New Hampton High School, home of the Chickasaws, as it is a homecoming 2025 here for the Chickasaws. So Green Devils trying to play spoiler tonight and pick up the win, and a win tonight could get Osage a 5-0 record, something that they have not been 5-0 since the year of 2021. So, 14 years ago, Green Devils trying to match that. Their opponent tonight, the Chickasaws, come in with an overall record of 1-3. Last week, New Hampton went on the road to Crestwood in their district opener and dropped that one by a score of 26-7. That was the same score as the Osage game. Osage winning at home over North Fayette Valley by that same score again, 26-7. The other district game last week was all the way in Waukon. Forest City made the long trip out to Waukon, and boy, a late one at that. The game kicked off after 9:30 and got done right around midnight. And Waukon came away with a big win there by a score of 46-0. So looking at District 3 here in Class 2A, you have Osage, Crestwood, and Waukon all at 1-0. And the Chickasaws of New Hampton, Forest City Indians, and the North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks all at 0-1 in district play. Looking at district games coming up tonight in District 3, obviously Osage here at New Hampton, but Crestwood makes a trip over to Forest City, and Waukon is at North Fayette Valley. That should be a great one over in West Union, not too far from us. I welcome in our color analyst into the booth. Got Josh Olson, who is going to be our lifesaver tonight here on GSPN, hooking me up with a phone charger, is using the personal hotspot as I don't know what it is. We have our mobile hotspot has perfect 5G full bars, but for some reason it doesn't want to video stream.
Yeah, it doesn't want to work with GSPN tonight. But boy, that was a walk.
Yeah, it's a ways. You probably walked half a mile.
Seems like we hit New Hampton on their homecomings, which makes us park an extra probably 1,000 feet away on there. But it's all good. The Chickasaw crowd is walking up here. They're, homecoming's always a fun night for alumni for sure. And as we were walking up, they were doing their Hall of Fame inductions for 2025. There's some names there that heard over the years, so that's kind of fun when it comes to that. But yeah, kind of a big district night here.
The district race really could take shape, or you could still have 3 teams unbeaten and 3 teams, looking for a win. That's a possibility.
Got some separation maybe, but with this district, it may just be a jumbled mess.
I think it's just going to be a dogfight every night, and I really do think we're going to see that here tonight against New Hampton. I mean, don't look at the overall records in this one. I mean, Osage coming in 4-0, New Hampton 1-3. But, Josh, one thing that's really stood out to me through the first 4 weeks, breaking down the Chickasaws, their defense is tough. They're giving up less than 20 points per game defensively. A year ago when Osage played New Hampton in week 4 last year, New Hampton was allowing 47 points per game coming into that Osage meeting. So a totally revamped defense from second-year head coach Chad Pemble of the Chickasaws. And they're taking care of that side of the football.
Yeah, and that's how they have to win. Their offense looks to be on tape as a work in progress, and so they're not gonna outscore a ton of teams this year, but as long as that defense is stout and can keep you in the ball game within a score or two, now you just try to play it out and see which way that ball will fall on that. But
sorry, Josh.
We're good. And we're seeing it's not a real old team. It's just a mixture of seniors, juniors, and sophomores here for the starting lineup of the Chickasaws, similar to Osage, and that comes there. So, what I expect is, and you maybe alluded to this in your kind of monologue, was expect a game maybe similar to last week for the Green Devils, where both teams are going to go at each other, try to figure out if there's an angle they can exploit, and then the first team to try to find that is probably the one that takes the lead and might just run out the clock kind of thing. So,
yeah, that game last week for Osage, the win over North Fayette Valley, 26-7. That was 14-7 at halftime, a close one. But Osage kind of was their own worst enemy in that first half, whether it was penalties that really stalled a drive or there was a turnover in that first half. But Osage, they scored on the first play of the game, and then they got that lucky. I mean, I guess it was it was a shanked onside kick, whatever you want to call it, not intentional, but you had 2 possessions before your opponent touched it once, had a chance to really break that thing open early. But, we expected a dogfight out of North Fayette Valley, and they did make Osage earn every yard.
For the most part, when Osage finally cleaned up some of the mistakes late in that second quarter, then they got to clicking, and then it was kind of they get to dictate the rest of the game. And midway through the fourth quarter, between the rain and fatigue and some injuries there for North Fayette, the rain came at the right time for them.
Yep.
So
we could have had a long delay to finish the last 8 minutes of the game, but coaches both decided, hey, 19-point lead, 8 minutes to go.
Yeah. Do we risk injury on a slippery field coming out? For the best. You could see either way the decision being correct.
Well, looking at the stats for Osage through their first 4 weeks, what a start they have gotten off to. I don't know if you want to highlight the offense that's scoring almost 37 points per game and putting up almost 400 yards, or is it the defense, which it probably is, that's only giving up 5 points a game and holding their opponents to 126 yards?
Yeah, that's my pick for the first part of the season MVP is on the side of the ball is the defense. It's just credit to them. You play the schedule in front of you, and the teams they've had a few times probably been outmatched by Osage, but Osage has also made sure that's the case.
Yep.
There's playing to expectations, and then there's playing to your opponent and still getting the win. And in all these games, Osage is pretty much on the defensive side of the ball dictated the tempo and what we're going to allow you to do and what we're not going to allow you to do.
Right.
And so, and I think that might be more of the same tonight, but, North Fayette's New Hampton's a proud program. So they're not just going to come in and roll over, especially on a homecoming night. So the guys in white are going to have to be ready to meet that challenge.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and
I think they're getting close to.
And New Hampton High School.
Yeah, I think they're getting close to kickoff.
We got helmets on the ground. We're at the end zones.
Our guests tonight are the Green Devils of Osage.
I'm trying to think of who that is. They used to sell radio ads over here in New Hampton, and the PA announcer. I'm pretty sure I recorded some commercials. But we got the national anthem. We're going to let you listen in here on GSPN, and we'll break down more of this game here in a little bit with Osage and New Hampton right here on GSPN.
The will be performed by the New Hampton High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Justin Adam. Let's honor our nation at this time with our national anthem.
Again, Nolan Peters with you. Alongside me, our color analyst Josh Olson. here on GSPN. Game number 5 of the 2025 football season and game number 2 of district play. Osage trying to stay on top of.
There's a nice gesture from the Chickasaw band playing the
away
team's fight song. We saw that. I think Waukon has done that for us over the years.
I noticed
they're
they
right on it.
Yeah, they turned around. I'm like, wait, that song sounds very familiar, but unfortunately, they probably won't play it after
probably
scores.
Not. Hopefully after many scores. Let's put it that way. So
yeah, should be a good one here tonight. Osage offense going up against the battle-tested defense of New Hampton. Osage has only allowed 3 touchdowns defensively themselves. They have been pretty stout on that side of the ball. Offensively, they have scored 22, so that's probably one of the, through 4 games in Osage history, the touchdown margin there, plus 19 on that side. Probably one of the highest, I would imagine, in Osage history.
I would say so, yeah. It's just, when you look at the offensive, defensive numbers, they're just kind of 2 different teams as far as how they want to attack that. And part of that is I know New Hampton's played a pretty stout preseason or pre-district game, so some of those numbers may be a little bit, what's the best way to say, not inflated because of the teams you're playing on that. So when you get into district, sometimes you meet up with some more competition to your style there. But they had a tough game over in Crestwood last week, and they're looking to bounce back. So.
Yeah, it was oddly enough, you look at those games last week, Osage, they defeat North Fayette Valley 26-7. Osage defensively only gave up 71 yards. Crestwood beat New Hampton 26-7. Crestwood only gave up 72 yards.
Right.
I mean, it was just crazy how close those numbers were.
Yeah, and once again, I think Osage is, we'll say it all year long, Osage is not an incredibly big team from a physical standpoint. They play big, but the part that allows them to play big is their speed. And that, I call it after watching some film, I've called it the Bermuda Triangle of Machen at nose tackle, and then you've got your 2 middle linebackers of Gavin Muller and Brock Trees there. It is awfully tough to get anything going in the run game when those guys are playing well.
So doing the coin toss, they did it earlier, but they'll just
There's more
run
ceremonial here to.
So Osage wins a toss. They defer to the second half, and the Chickasaw is very likely going to receive it. Yes, they will. So Osage will be kicking off left to right.
No wind to really speak of tonight. Absolutely
nothing
at all.
I
think.
So kicking off left to right, which the field faces north and south. So they'll be kicking towards the south end. But, yeah, wind is not going to be a factor in this one. Right now, temperatures currently sitting at 74 here in New Hampton. They have a big crane on the north end of the field that's got a large American flag hanging from it, and unfortunately you just can't see it. I mean, the thing is just draping
nothing.
down.
Even if there was a whisper of wind, it would blow. But
yeah, it is a gorgeous night for football here in New Hampton. So the Green Devils are going to be kicking things off to start this game. You're going to see Dalton Burkhart teeing the ball up at the 40-yard line, and far side return for the Chickasaws.
Looks like 14 Jackson Porath and
Jay Pickar back there, number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah, 5 and 8.
5 and 8.
Or is that a 4?
I've got.
No. Okay, 8 is back there for sure. Yeah, I am already struggling reading numbers here. I think it might be Pickar.
Yep, you're right. 14 is back there, but he's now as an up man, so.
All right, we're ready to get this one going. Round 2 of district play is underway. This ball is going to bounce at the 15, be picked up by the Chickasaws at the 10. Getting up to about the 25.
I don't know if that was Burkhart on the kickoff there.
Was it not?
It was. I think it was Brock Trees had the kickoff
Trees,
there.
right.
So
Chickasaws will have 1st and 10 coming up here at their own 25. They're led by a sophomore quarterback, Kai Roush. He's completed 26 passes out of 62 attempts, 330 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. He's ran the ball 35 times for 85 yards and has 4 scores. So the sophomore in the shotgun. 2 backs with him. High snap. It's going to be picked up by Kleppe. And Ashton Kleppe is going to be tackled for loss. And Josh, that's something this Osage defense has done a lot this year, the TFLs.
Yeah, you cannot afford to have a play like that against this defense because it'll just swallow you up really quickly. I don't know if that was going to be a direct snap or snap handoff maybe. Looks like a loss of about 3 on the play.
Bring up 2nd down and long here for the Chickasaws. 2 backs in the gun. Roush looking to throw, and he has got it completed, but a quick tackle. That's Carson Lowers with the catch. Another sophomore, good frame. He's 6'4". That's his 10th catch of the year, but a quick tackle, a short gain of maybe a yard or two.
Maybe a yard. Brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and I'm going to call it 11-12, somewhere in there, depending on where they get that spotted at. Yeah, nice job by Volklander there just to read it. And that was an easy one. He could probably watch the quarterback's eyes the whole way into that.
Chickasaws are definitely a run-first team. Came into the game with 147 attempts. They've only thrown 62 passes coming in. But an obvious passing situation as Roush will roll, and he throws. It's incomplete.
There's nothing there, so good job.
Well covered by the Green Devils, and it looks like a 3-and-out forced here by this defense.
Good start for the Green Devils. That's the way you want to come out, especially on defense.
Cale Venom has been the punter for the Chickasaws this year, averaging about 36 yards a punt. Back to return for Osage is senior Sage Christensen, averaging almost 14 yards a return.
Osage has come close the last few games of getting one of these. So
high snap. Venom's going to pull it down, and Osage is chasing after him, and it's going to be a tackle all the way back at the 14-yard line. Excellent field possession here for the Green Devils offensively.
I'll be honest with you, that was a bad snap, but Venom did a really good job of corralling that. Otherwise, that thing's in the end zone. And but boy, sets Osage up with prime field position here.
They'll officially spot it at the 15. So senior quarterback Quinn Street will lead this team. Street, 676 yards, 7 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's got 9 touchdowns on the ground as he's in the pistol here. So Osage is going to run option, a little triple option. They'll get it to Trees. Trees inside the 5. He's going to be pushed out of bounds.
He was real close, but
it's going to be 1st and goal, though. A triple option as you see both Moeller and Trees in the backfield.
Looks like they got him spotted at the 3. Would you go with the 3? They're going to call 2 on the scoreboard, but
either way, 1st down and goal. Looks like the
3-yard
3-yard line. 1st and goal, Green Devils right away in this one. They'll stay in that pistol set here with Trees and Moeller in the backfield with Street. And he'll hand off. This is Brock, and he's got his first touchdown.
Nice.
Josh, you've been asking for it, and Brock Trees has got a touchdown.
Thanks,
Second play of
Coach.
scrimmage for the Green Devils, and they quickly strike, leading this one 6-0, PAT pending.
And those for you at home, I'm just going to let you know, the windows are a little tight in here, so our cameraman is doing a good job. When we get down inside that 10-yard line, he's got to tip the camera forward to catch that. So if you're seeing the camera move kind of unnaturally, that's what's going on. So he's doing a good job.
Osage will attempt the PAT here. H in the long snapper, Tabbert the holder. And I think it's Burkhart, right? Kick on the way. No, that's not Burkhart. PAT is knocked through. That is a Weston Sullivan. Sully has got the PAT, and the Green Devils go up 7-0 with 10 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Okay, well, just got heads up here from people to know that our usual kicker tonight, Dalton Burkhart, is out tonight with an injury. And now that we say that, I see him out here in jeans and a jersey. So that's what you do in football. Their injuries are going to happen. Next man up. Well, couldn't have started much better for the Green Devils, Nolan.
No, it couldn't. 2 plays, a touchdown. The defense, but I guess you call it a 4-and-out, taking advantage of that high snap by the Chickasaws.
Yep. All right, Brocktree's back again on kickoff duty. Whistle for play. Brock approaching the ball.
Good
Good
kick.
end over end.
Going to be caught on the run. Caught at about the 17 for the Chickasaws. That is Ethan Carter, and he's quickly tackled.
Nice job by Noah Gallagher coming down from his hunter position there, corralling him.
The Chickasaw offense coming back to the field. They lost yards on their first 3 plays before they attempted that punt. And high snap made the punter try to make something out of it. Green Devils, though, tackled him, and 2 plays later, a touchdown. So in the gun again is Kai Roush. Sophomore, he's going to hand it off right up the middle. Austin Kleppe. Kleppe's pushing the pile. He's across the 25 up to about the 29-yard line.
And then the Chickasaw front line across the board from left to right goes 205, 180, 190, 205, and 240. So the right, I would call the right side of that line, that's probably their power. You're going to run behind big Jacob McDonald there, 6'8", 240-pound senior. So gain of 5, yeah, brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw again, and this one incomplete.
Oh, it's a good thing he ground. I think he might have ground that on purpose because number 4 was right there. That was going to be just a little bit of a swing pass, maybe trying to set up a wide receiver screen of some sort. But once again, if you got to go side to sideways on the field against the Green Devils, it's going to be a long night.
We'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Guy in motion left to right. That is Carter. And they'll go right. No, quarterback read option. Roush, and it's knocked out of his hands. Machen's going to dive on it. A nice read option.
First fumble recovery of the year.
Turnover by the Chickasaws. A nice read option, but Roush, as he was getting tackled from behind, I didn't see who the Green Devil was on that, but knocked that ball loose. That was going to be close to a 1st down, but
that might have been Camden Ross there from the outside linebacker chasing him down. Sage Christensen also there. Sage coming off the field just a little gimpy, a little slow. Hopefully he's all right.
So 2nd possession here for the Green Devils. 2nd one starting inside Chickasaw territory here at the 42-yard line with 9:28 to play in this 1st quarter. And the Green Devils keep 2 backs in the backfield again with Trees and Moeller. They'll fake it to Moeller. And Quinn's got to let it fly, going for Eulenhop, and it's going to be incomplete.
Ball kind of hung up in the air on him. Eulenhop just about ran underneath it, but that was actually well blocked up front. New Hampton brought 6, at least 6 in there.
2nd down and 10 for the Green Devils.
That shot will probably be available later.
Eulenhop spread out on the far side. Cooper Street here on the near side at wide receiver. Green Devils are going to go on the ground to Moeller. Gavin just dragging the pile. He's going to get
just
maybe about 8 on that run. It'll bring up 3rd down, but
he had first contact about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, which was a good sign to begin with, but that was all him just dragging defenders with him.
3rd down and 2, we'll call it here for Osage as we're under 9 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. 7-0 lead for Osage. If you're out in the fields, might be some people still chopping out there. I don't know if anybody's in the combine yet. They're going to go to Mueller here on 3rd down. He's going to be tackled for maybe no gain. It'll bring up 4th, and we have a flag, too, and then Green Devils slow to get up. That looks like Gavin. He's kind of awkwardly tackled, pulled down to the ground.
Maybe a little bit of a hip drop.
There is a flag on the play, and that could be that hip drop tackle. Gavin's got to get up on his own and work his way to the sideline. We'll see. We'll wait for the official call on the flag. It might be that personal foul hip drop tackle. Tabbert's going to come into the game for Osage.
We made a...
Oh, it's on the Green Devils, actually. It's not even in the hip drop tackle. I haven't seen the call by the White Hat, but it's on Osage.
Okay. I'm going to go holding.
Yep, Chickasaws accept the penalty, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and put you behind the sticks at 3rd and 12.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, 3rd and long. Most teams don't enjoy this. I'm not so sure the Green Devils actually don't mind it.
Street trying to run. He'll throw it out to Dodd's got the catch. Nice blocking downfield and makes the cut. And Dodd's got the first down.
Yep.
Nice blocking here on the edge. Cooper Street.
Just when you think you've got him dead to rights, Quinn's not panicking. He knows where his outlets are at. It looks a lot, based on what I'm seeing, Nolan, is a lot of the game plan from last week that the Tiger Hawks tried to employ was just bring enough bodies to muddy up the pattern a little bit, at least in front of Quinn, and see if you can get him to get into a mistake.
Green Devils, 2 receivers spread out to each side. Brock Trees, a tailback, left side of Street in the gun. He'll throw it out here to Tabbert, makes his first catch of the year, and Tabbert's got some room to run. He's got a first down taken out of bounds. Tate Tabbert with his first reception, his 3rd touch on the year.
And these are good play calls because New Hampton was busy. They're bringing everything up the middle. So if you're trying to run up the middle, it's going to be tough sailing. Best way to get them out of that is just throw quick outs. Let's see.
So ball right around, the 13-yard line, it looks like, of the Chickasaws. Green Devils knocking on the door. First down and 10. They're going to go quarterback power. Street running behind Trees. And Quinn is going to muscle his way in there for the touchdown.
Boy, that's 3 play calls in a row. They just bring a middle linebacker, both of them straight up the middle. They're not even worrying about the outside, and Osage is making them pay for it.
13-yard run for Quinn Street. That is his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. The Green Devils are going to attempt the PAT here with Weston Sullivan. Machen, the snapper, Tabbert, the holder. And Sullivan tonight kicking the PATs. This one on the way, and he's got him.
I think it went right.
Just
I think
right.
she went right.
So keeps the score at 13-0 here with officially 7:54 to go in this first quarter. But Osage defense doing their thing, and the offense 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns.
Yep. Just keep doing the things that are making you successful on that part, and that's blocking and tackling right now. Just watching here on the sidelines, watching Sage Christensen. He's helmet's off, working the sideline here. I don't know if he's got an ankle, kind of stretching an ankle, some kind of lower extremity. Gavin, he's got his helmet back on, so I assume he's going to get back here on the next defensive set of plays.
Trees has got it teed up again for the Green Devils.
Squibbing end over end, kind of bouncing around.
Picked up at about the 17. This is Carter on the run, and Carter gets across the 25 before he is tackled. Well, 1st and 10, Chickasaws, their 3rd offensive possession. Looking for their first down. Their last drive, they fumbled.
Well, Muller is not entering the game again here, so we'll see. We'll see what they choose they want to do here. So that means we bring in
Jacob Vance.
Jacob Vance at number 10.
He'll come in at linebacker.
They'll probably move Brock over to kind of the Mike.
Chickasaws in the shotgun. Roush will take off right side. He's going to run, and they're going to get maybe a horse collar or a face mask. We do have a flag coming in. This is going to go on Osage.
Well,
so you get the call here from the white hat. Horse collar tackle is the call. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and will be the first down of the game for the Chickasaws.
A lot like last week. Defense isn't going to, the opposing team's not moving the ball very much unless you give them the free yardage.
So that'll put the ball up to the Chickasaw 41-yard line. Their best field position of the game so far. So staying in the shotgun. A lot of times we've been seeing New Hampton. They're a traditional I team, but They'll go on the ground here, and this is their second running back, Cale Venom, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss.
Be a loss of at least 2 or 3. Yeah, this is a bit of a change. You know, New Hampton over the years was a power running style. I formation, always big fullback on there. And like a lot of smaller schools now, you just don't have those guys playing the line now. So you got to go to a little different style offense.
Put you behind the sticks on second down as we approach 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Roush looks to his right. He's going to throw it. Going for the deep ball, and it's caught on the run. That's going to be a touchdown. Jay Pickar with the reception. Voigtlander tried to knock it down. He couldn't get it. The Chickasaws strike for a 63-yard touchdown.
He had coverage on him. I think if he runs that out, I think he's got defense, but he kind of stopped and tried to jump and knock away. Just a excellent pass all around there.
So that is Pickar's 6th reception on the year, and it's a big one.
Big one.
Osage gives up the big play, something they haven't allowed this year.
Nice. It was a nice pump fake. Got Voigtlander he didn't bite on it totally, but just enough to pause to get him by him.
So they'll attempt the PAT. It's Pickar doing the kicking. He is 3 for 8 on PATs this year. Kick on the way.
I think it's
a little
good.
right, but it just sneaks in there. For the Chickasaws, they answer. They get this a 7-point game here with 6:47 to play in this first quarter.
Well, that'll be something to watch here as we go through. I don't think that changes Osage style at all. We're usually used to watching us put a chunk play out there like that, so.
All right, so should see the Green Devils start behind their own 50 for the first time.
That's one of the loneliest positions on the field, Nolan, cornerback. Literally put you on an island and tell you to go make a play.
Well, I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I have been the poor sophomore getting torched on the first play of the game, giving up about a 70-yarder back in my days. So I know what that's like.
Well, here it's homecoming. Let's see if they're a little trickeration maybe off the bat.
Pickar will kick off. 14 kickoffs this year. No touchback.
Nice
short end over end kick. It's going to be caught by Street at the 10. It's across the 20, 25, 30, 35. Stays on his feet, 40. And then Quinn Street all the way to the 45-yard line. A 35-yard return by Mr. Street. That's his 3rd return on the year and a big one.
Yep. Yeah, big time field position.
So 6:38 to go here in the first quarter. 13-7 lead for the Green Devils here. Round 2 of district play. Osage 4-0 on the year, 1-0 in the district. And the Chickasaws 1-3, 0-1, losing to Crestwood last week on the road.
Yeah, Gavin Muller back in at fullback, so that's a good look.
Dodd comes in motion. They'll swing it out to him. He's got some blockers. Severin, he'll cut it up across the 40, 35, breaks a tackle inside the 30, all the way down to the 28-yard line. Severin Dodd leads this team in receptions. He's already got a couple more tonight.
Man, at this point, Nolan, I guess if New Hampton wants to send full house up the middle blitzes, go right ahead because there is nobody left out here. Ooh, we got the bunch quads to the
Quads out to the left. Street by himself. He'll throw it out to Dodd. He makes a catch, and he's just got a swarm of blockers. 15, 10, 5. Severin into the end zone for 6. 2 plays, and the Green Devils strike from 29 yards out.
Once again, the formation dictates what's going to happen, and New Hampton did not adjust at all. That's just scouting right now at that point.
Got ourselves a old school Big 12 showdown here. Just points all over the place here in the first quarter. PAT coming up here for Sullivan. Low snap picked up by Tabbert.
And that's going left.
Pulled left. That was a nice play by Tabbert to even give your guy an attempt.
Yeah.
But 2 plays, 45 yards, 2 receptions by Dodd.
We'll see if the PAT attempts come back out the rest of the night here. So,
put your score at 19-7. Boy, I cannot keep up here.
Yeah, we're going to have to hire a social media intern just to keep you updated here.
Feel like I'm back in Western Kansas covering an 8-man football game.
And our man on the camera here, Aiden Wickham, he's been busy on the south end zone here. All right. Brock Trees again to tee it up.
For the Chickasaws is Pickard Carter.
All right, so Pickard and Carter back to return. Trees will kick off again.
Another end over end.
Good kick. Carter's going to catch it. Gets across the 25 and then takes a lick at the 26 where he'll be stopped. 6:08 to play first quarter, and the Green Devils holding on to a 12-point lead.
You know what I like to see? The first man down there to get a hand on him is Bryson Volklander. That's a guy that tells me he's locked in. He's not worried about. He's going next play.
Yep, not hanging his head.
Yep. Because we've seen Bryson come up big in a lot of those spots. So
see what the Chickasaws do if they test the Green Devils deep again. They'll spread out 2 receivers here to the near side. Staying in the shotgun as we have not seen Roush go under center. He will hand off, though, and Osage tackles him in the backfield. That's Kleppe. Going to be dropped for a loss.
That's got to be a loss of 3 to 4. I mean, just immediate.
Over the last 3 years, the Green Devils have been very fortunate to have some good tackles with Mac Moeller, Ledger Neals last year. Now you got Alex Machen and Donald Heidemann filling in that void this year. Also in there for the Green Devils. Just a good swarm of D linemen. Second down behind the sticks. Roush wanting to go deep. He'll roll right, and he is going to be thrown down for a sack. Machen. Alex Machen again. That's his 4th sack on the year.
Camden Ross there. All those guys. Moeller. Donald Heidemann. Just the usual suspects. Yeah, there's not going to be a ton of time here tonight to stand back and survey the fields.
3rd down and 19 coming up here for the Chickasaws. Approaching 5 minutes to go in this quarter.
Severn Dodd come off the field here just a little gimpy.
Osage taking some lumps here in this early going. Roush will roll here to his left.
He's trying it again.
Looking to throw on the run, and Osage, that's going to be a sack for Gavin Moeller. Throws Roush down. That's Moeller's 1st sack on the year.
I'm actually surprised he held on the ball. I thought he was going to try to throw that thing.
4th down, and the ball's at the 11. They got a, 4th and 35? 25, 26?
I think the classic spot is 4th and forever.
Country mile.
Okay, so Sage
26.
Christensen is still on the sidelines, and Quinn Street back to receive the punt.
So his first punt return attempt on the year. Osage comes after it. Nice
Good
punt. Street will catch it at the 44.
Whoop.
Makes first guy miss, makes a second guy miss, makes a third guy miss, and the 4th guy will finally bring him down at the 29-yard line of New Hampton.
Nice return on that part.
So Osage offense, their 3rd possession of the game. That'll start inside Chickasaw territory. They will officially spot it at the 30.
Severn Dodd back out there on starting offense. I think he was kind of doing a shoulder thing. He's something with shoulder there.
I'll go with that quad right or quad left formation with Ulan hopping on island.
You watch
here to his
outside.
right.
I'm watching these linebackers again.
Street will go quarterback power here. Right side, he gets to the edge. Inside the 20, he's got the 1st down. Quinn Street says move those sticks, and they will.
Well, they definitely did not send him this time. At this point of your defense, you're not even sure what's coming at you.
No.
Because the guy, number 4, can do it all.
1st and 10 from the 19 of New Hampton. Green Devils knocking on the door again. Going to Uhlenhop on the curl route. Griff makes a catch. He's going to be shoved out of bounds. I think he's shy of a first down. We'll see where the spot is.
Going to be probably, I thought it was about an 8-yard gain or so.
Yeah.
Had the option the route. It looked like either to curl it or there was going to be open over the middle because there wasn't a safety.
Oh, we got shoved out of bounds, right? They started the clock's running.
Okay. Well.
Is this like college and NFL? You get taken out backward? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Osage will go quarterback power. Street, we'd have a flag coming in. Street dives in for the end zone. I think he's actually out of bounds, though, too. It looks like the judge signaling him out of bounds, and we have a hold on the Green Devils. So it's going to wipe out a first down run down to the 2. Push the Green Devils back.
They had us
out of the red zone.
2nd and 1 is what they had us at.
Should put you around the 21-yard line. Actually puts you, back to the 19 or 20. So 2nd down and 11.
Okay.
So not a panic situation.
No.
We'll go 2 receivers out to the left. They'll bring Dodd in motion. They fake it to Dodd, and Street under pressure. He throws. He's got the catch to Trees. We have a flag in the play. We're going to have a legal man downfield as Trees is into the end zone for a touchdown. But Machen,
that took way too long to.
Machen was standing at about the 7-yard line.
I think Kilmuller was at the end zone when it finally got done here. So.
Boy,
credit to New Hampton on defense, so that they made that play longer.
Whoa, all right, never mind. Touchdown.
They're going to wave it off.
Touchdown to Trees. All right, 20-yard score. I guess, okay, if he catches it behind the line of scrimmage. It's not a legal man.
Was he behind the line of scrimmage?
I don't know.
I guess we're going to go with that.
When in doubt, give him 6. Trees. Josh, you've been asking for it. He's got 2 tonight. Osage will go for 2, leading 25-7. Trees in the backfield with Street. They fake it to him. He'll throw, and it's intercepted. Can't return it.
Dead ball.
Yep.
I'm not even sure where he was going with that one.
So with 2:59 to play in the first quarter, Osage leads 25-7. And we have a flag late. And I think that's on Osage, Josh.
Are we back to yapping at everybody again, or what's going on here?
At this time, the New Hampton schools would like to thank the following businesses for our student ticket administration.
I haven't seen a.
Which allows all of our students to attend all extracurricular events free of charge. Those businesses are New Hampton.
Well, he's putting the ball on the 40.
Well, maybe there was a penalty during the 2-point conversion.
Maybe
it wouldn't have
they
mattered,
just declined
possibly.
it. Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see any indication.
25-7 remains the score. Oh, halftime in Nashua. It's a battle of unbeatens over there. St. Ansgar on top of the Huskies, 22-0.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carol. Not surprised.
Not surprised.
No. Another good squad over there for Coach Clevenger up in St. Ansgar. Nice low kick, caught on the run, though, by Carter. So Carter's got a good return. He's across the 30 up to the about 34. Actually, that wasn't Carter. My goodness. You guys wrong. That was that.
Yeah,
84.
it was Carter, wasn't it?
Well, no. Was that Chase Humple? Was that 84?
No, I think it was 8.
Okay. When in doubt, just stick with your
I
first
think 8,
thought.
right? 8 had the arm sleeves, white arm sleeves going. Okay.
When in doubt, just stay with your gut.
Yeah.
Don't second guess yourself.
Yeah.
The Chickasaws will start 1st and 10 here at their own 34-yard line. Go on the ground, trying to hand it off to Kleppe, and that Osage run D has had their way. That's
Gavin Mueller coming downhill.
Short gain, not even a gain.
Good Lord.
2nd and 10. Now, keeping an eye on that Mueller-Trees battle for tackles. Brock Trees leading the team in tackles through the first 4 weeks with 34. Gavin behind him with 30. 2nd down and 10. Roush fakes it, rolls right, throws, and it is caught and out of bounds. Ball will be placed
probably
right back to
almost back to a little bit past the original line of scrimmage, I think. Yeah.
Bring up 3rd and about 7.
Well, and Gavin's got a chance to narrow the gap here. Brock's on the sidelines. I think this is just
a little breather.
Yep, getting some.
Yep. Seems like we've played for a long time, but
we're
still
not
here
even
in the first quarter.
Yeah.
3rd down and 7, under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
That's what happens when you had 5 scores.
This is almost the same score as last week. We played 8.5 quarters, or 3.5 quarters over there.
Quarters, yeah.
It's like 8 minutes left in the game when it was called. Kai Roush in that pistol set. Back to pass.
He's trying it again.
He's got to let it fly, and he's got a man, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's got to
be a pass
all day
interference,
long.
so Osage is going to give up the pass interference. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Will be spotted from the line of scrimmage.
That was Tate Tabbert. The guy had to step on him, and Tate did what he had. I mean, the ball was in that catchable vicinity, so.
It's better to give up.
Give 15.
And then instead of giving up the pass all the way to the 20 or a touchdown.
Well,
so
we're going back here. Okay,
they're going
to spot it from the line of scrimmage.
15-yard penalty. It's not an automatic 1st down like college or NFL. NFL's a spot foul.
Well, this is the first team we've seen that's tried to test us on the outside.
Yeah, airing it out. We haven't really seen that.
And so if you're not used to it, it's going to be a little bit. So
Chickasaws inside Green Devil territory. First time tonight. Their only touchdown was a 63-yard score through the air. They'll fake it. Roush will keep it on the option read, and he is out of bounds.
Oof.
Took a hit on that sideline.
Well, Kai Roush isn't afraid to stick his nose in there, although hands are on the hips already. He's taking some licks.
Like about a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5 coming up. And my computer's acting up. When I try to start the clock, it just never wants to operate the way I want it to, Josh. That's my excuse. Hand off up the middle. This is a tailback Kleppe, and he is cut down.
Jacob Vance with a nice double leg.
Short gain of about a yard, bring up 3rd and 4.
So we're on the plus side of the 50 for the Chickasaw. So we're looking more than likely at 2 downs unless there's a big loss here.
I think at that point, heck, as well.
Yeah. Now they're all bunched up here. I thought maybe
Got to go under
spread
center
us
for
out
the
and
first
try
time.
to go long.
Kind of a 2 fullback set. Hand it off to the tailback. That's Kleppe, and he is not going to have the 1st down. He gets up to the 40 of Osage, maybe the 41.
Yeah, I think it was about a gain of 2-ish.
Maybe even only a yard, Josh. Yeah, it's going to bring up 4th down and 3.
Yeah.
As we approach a minute to go in this first quarter.
I thought he broke the line of scrimmage, but that was the lead blocker that had come through. Obviously not blocking anybody.
So 4th down and 3. Green Devil defense trying to get a stop here in the final minute.
Watch
of
the snap
quarter.
count. Snap count, boys.
Hand it off to the fullback, trying to run here to the edge. He cuts, and he's short.
I don't think
he is short. He's going to be tackled at the 39. That's only going to be a 2-yard gain, and the Green Devil defense is going to get the stop.
Yep.
They signal turnover on downs, and Osage will take over. I did not see who upended him. That was Cade Carpenter, a junior on the run. And he made that
Camden
cut.
Ross again come through there, and
He made that cut. It looked like he was going to have it, and then all of a sudden got his knees cut out from him.
yep.
So a turnover on downs for the Chickasaws. Osage will take over at their own 39, up 25-7.
I think that was Camden Ross that got in there and got those knees kind of stopped here.
Osage will go in the shotgun here with Moeller in the backfield with Street. Two receivers at each side. They'll go on the ground right up the middle to Moeller. He's across midfield.
No!
Makes a guy miss. 40,
And
30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Gavin Moeller up the gut. It's going to go for 61 yards.
once again, New Hampton linebackers, I think that was Emmett Keener, run blitz. And if you don't choose the right gap to go through, which he didn't, nothing but green right there. Well, that's good to see Gavin out after getting a little shook up there first part of this quarter. Nolan, we aren't out of the first quarter yet.
Osage with 31 and a 2-point attempt pending. Points. I hope you bet the over, folks. Whew. Dodd will come in motion. They'll toss it out to Moeller on a sweep. Makes a first guy miss, and then Moeller's in for 2. So the Gavin Moeller show. And Osage has had a lot of short possessions.
A lot of short.
It's not quite like Garner where you scored 5 straight possessions on one play. But
a lot of 2 and 3
or what was that, 4 play?
Four,
yeah, whatever.
5 and 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have that, but 33-7 with just 27 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Well, this is different than last week where you were having to grind out some yardage, and that's a testament to North Fayette's defense there of being able to contain that for the most part on that side of it. So I probably need to ask my son. He's got the cheeseburger challenge going with Gavin.
That's what, 5 on the year?
Yeah, so he's caught up until tonight. And so there's one. I don't know how they're going to settle up on a 2-point conversion.
No, that doesn't count.
No, I wouldn't think so.
That's nothing.
But knowing Gavin, he's probably going to try to get a roller bite out of it or
Maybe
something.
like a side of fries.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Well, usually the second quarter has been friendly for points this year. They dropped 33 here in the first. That's a season high in the first quarter. Trees with a low knuckleball kick. It'll be picked up by Carpenter. Excuse me. And Carter's got to be chopped down at the 35. 15-yard return by Ethan Carter.
Good job by Noah Gallagher coming down there just to get him disrupted. Even if he just got an arm out there to kind of slow up his momentum and let the other guys come in on it. So that's fun to see Noah. I don't think Noah's probably been out for football for a few years, and they convinced him to come out, and he's seeing minutes. He's not your traditional 77.
No.
As far as that goes, but
Osage gets a late substitution here as Roush is going to run. He's going to be sacked. With the sack, that's Brock Trees.
Yeah, and I think that was, Aiden Wagner come on late. I don't know if he was supposed to play linebacker, but he might have got credited for a half there.
It's a 2-yard loss. It's going to bring up second down.
That'll take us
to the second quarter. After 1, it is Osage 33, New Hampton 7. We'll take a break. Thank some of our sponsors. You're watching Green Devil football on GSPN.
Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need. Backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson here with you inside the booth here on the far sideline. A nice visiting press box in New Hampton. 33-7 after one. The Green Devils lead the Chickasaws.
Yeah.
It has been.
I'm not sure what else we can tell the folks at home.
Five touchdowns in that first quarter for Osage. Brock Trees has 2. Quinn Street has 1. Severin Dodd has 1. Gavin Mueller with 1.
You know,
not many plays for
no,
Green Devils either.
I think we've had less plays than we've had points.
Yeah, total in the game.
Yeah,
easily.
Maybe we got 20 total offensive plays right now.
Yeah, you're not far off, I would say. To start the second quarter, the Chickasaws will have it. Looking at 2nd and 12, Osage got a sack on that last play from Brock Trees. His 2nd sack on the year. Leads his team in tackles. It's probably getting close to 40 on the season. Chickasaws in the pistol. Kai Roush under pressure. He's going to run to his left. Now he'll just take off and run. He's going to get out of bounds.
Way back there. Okay. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like he only gained a yard on it. I think he only got to the 34.
He might have lost a yard.
No, he gained 1. They'll give him a yard, so 3rd and 11.
Okay.
I couldn't see what happened on the far sideline. There was some hollering over
Yeah,
there.
Aiden Wagner's giving him a chase, at least widening him out. And then I don't know if that was Brock Trees that kind of finished the job of getting him out there.
So 3rd and 11. Roush looking to throw, and he'll just run to his right. He throws on the run. It's going to be incomplete.
Yep.
Smart and it'll
play.
Bring up 4th down.
Outside the pocket.
Yep.
Throw it to
no
where nobody's
grounding.
at. Yep.
So they'll bring up 4th. Osage return team is going to send Bryson Voigtlander back to return. He returned some punts last year for the Green Devils.
Quinn Street is on the field, so why do I feel like there might be shenanigans afoot here?
And Osage is going to jump. This is going to give the Chickasaws 5 more yards.
That was Brock.
So it makes it 4th and 6.
Well, it hasn't been a clean game as far as penalties for the Green Devils, but you're going to get that when you're an aggressive defense. So
fast and physical has been
the way we've been able
year.
to step through gaps. You don't need to even jump the snap count at this point.
Well, now watch something here for New Hampton. Venom gets a punt off. Voigtlander will let this bounce, and he'll pick it up at about the 17. It's across the 20 to the 30. Voigtlander is going to be tackled down at the 37.
Tackled on the play by Ben Douglas.
So 1st and 10 Green Devils here. 11:30 to go in the first half.
That might be a son of a former Osage Green Devil, Josh Douglas. On there, he looks like a senior there, running back. Nice job chasing that down.
So see what the Green Devils do here. They got Moeller and Trees both on the field. Trees will kind of line up. Some confusion here. We got timeout New Hampton. So New Hampton will call a timeout. Trying to see here. Again, other district games going on. Waukon at North Fayette Valley. Crestwood at Forest City.
Yeah. Update on the cheeseburger challenge. The 2-point conversion does not count.
I wouldn't count it.
I wouldn't count it. I'd stick to your guns.
I would stick up for Colton there. So Crestwood and Forest City, let's get an update over there. It looks like it's 35-0 Crestwood. That's hard to read on the scoreboard. And then I believe I think North Fayette Valley has their own video stream.
They
Just gotta
do.
find it.
Is it at North Fayette Valley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That might be a YouTube. Or do they use the Huddle cam?
I think they use the huddle. Let's see here.
All right. Play resumes.
Okay, back to action here out of the New Hampton timeout. Osage goes on the ground to Mueller. He just had the touchdown run. His last carry is across midfield all the way down to about the 46-yard line of New Hampton.
You know what we got here, Nolan? It's a play that the clock will keep running as soon as we get the. That's one of the issues.
That's what I'm telling you. That's the reason why I'm getting thrown off.
Either most of the plays of either A, we're running to the sideline, so the out of bounds comes into play, or Osage's plays are so long that there's a time they got to stop the clock to move the chains. So.
Can't read the score, but that's a close one. It looks like that North Fayette Valley game, I believe that's 22-20 in favor of Walk-On.
All right.
Can't read the numbers. It's the only bad thing with those huddle cameras. Oh, Street takes a lick late.
That was a bit late.
He's going to gain 4 on the run. Yeah, he kind of took a pop there. Maybe a little late.
A little late. But, 33-7, you might be trying to just about do anything you can to get the ball back.
2nd down and 6. Knocking stuff over in here. Green Devils going in the gun, trips to the right. One receiver left. Mueller in the backfield. He's a blocker out to the right as Street throws. Catch is made. That's his brother Cooper. Cooper's got the 1st down inside the 30.
Well, and also on that play, go back and watch, he had enough time. If he wanted to, Tate Tyrant was breaking free down the sideline. He'd gotten past the corner safety over there. So that was kind of a pick 'em.
Cooper makes his 6th catch on the year. Moves the sticks.
There's another guy that you'd like to see get in the end zone at some point. Okay, I'm not sure how New Hampton's covering this. Okay, they're going to go safety help out here. Yeah.
Go on the ground to Mueller. Gavin just straight up the gut. Double-digit run, and then some. He's inside the 10. Landed on late.
Another one.
Down to about the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Green Devils.
That's the same kid piling on late here, so.
So 1st and goal here for Osage. At about the 8-yard line. They'll fake it. RPO. Catch is made down at the
and
6.
we lose yardage.
No, that's down to the 6-yard line, Josh, right?
Is it? I thought that's where we had the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I thought it was about the 8.
On the 8? Okay.
We gained, what, a yard? 2nd and goal, either way. It's really hard to tell. We sit up higher than the Osage box, but it's still pretty low to the ground, so when you look far left or right.
It is hard kind of to tell.
Oh, well, did they wave off the catch? Maybe he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Either way, that looks like the 8. So 2nd and goal. No, they say it was incomplete. That's what did it. Scoreboard, or the timer right now, is unofficial. Osage will go power. Street running to his left, and Street is in for 6.
Yeah. All right. Makes the score 39-7 currently.
Touchdown officially comes at the 9:03 mark. Yeah, I didn't see it. They must have had an official come in late and wave it off.
Okay.
To catch. So I kept the clock running.
Well, I thought he had caught it, but we're way up here.
Well, I did see one official say he did catch it. Somebody else.
All right, we're back to PAT attempt.
Sullivan,
that
nice kick.
That one looks better.
Right down the
he
chute.
Got her. Okay.
Osage has got 40 here in the 1st half, leading this thing 40-7. Comes with 9:03 to go in the 1st half.
Well, right now that Osage offense Looks a whole lot like they did that third quarter in Osage the other night. So they're just building on that.
Chickasaw fans, at this time, we want to give a big shout out to our student section. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Chickasaw students. Where you at?
All right.
That's got to be Lowers over there on the mic. Can't remember his first name. He helps run Verdon Lowers Auto Center. Shout out, no free shout out.
No, yeah, free shout out, right? I would say you probably recognize a lot of voices from your previous career.
Met a lot of nice people in New Hampton. Good friends with their voice of the Chickasaws, Jason Root, although he's not here tonight. He's down at a firework competition, I believe, down in Missouri. But he hooked us up and got all the info we needed for this game. Shout out to Root if you're tuned in with us. Carter up the middle on the return. He's all the way up to the 38-yard line. Nice return there for the Chickasaws. As they will start 1st and 10.
I don't know. Has he returned every kick tonight?
Yep.
I think
I
so.
would say so. Coming into the game, he only had 2 returns. Kennick Weisner was a leading kickoff return guy.
I think Carter's their leading receiver on the year.
Yeah, he came in with the most yards and receptions.
Okay.
Chickasaws have 2 timeouts in their pocket here in the first half. They'll bring Carter in motion right to left. They'll throw it out to him. He's got the catch. He's going to be tackled at about the 42-yard line, a gain of about 2 yards on the play.
I think that was Volklander again coming up.
Second down and 8.
Got a mixture of, especially on the defensive line, been rotating a lot of guys in there. Old Hank the Tank Clark in and out.
Second down and 8. They'll go read option. Roush. Kai Roush has got a first down all the way to about the Osage 48-yard line. It's going to be enough to move the sticks.
Nice play. First Chickasaw first down via non-penalty, I think, tonight, right?
I think you are correct.
We'll see if they go back to this here.
Kai in the gun. He's going to hand it off. This is Cade Carpenter. Cade, a junior, and he is quickly wrapped up. Maybe a gain of a yard.
Machen in on the play. Of course, Gavin Muller right there to meet him.
So second down and 9 after a 1-yard run.
Me, I just keep walking behind the window walls here. Just me right over your shoulder, Nolan. Don't worry about it.
We got
and
a timeout by New Hampton. Their second timeout comes with 7:02 to play here in the second
Well,
quarter.
who's on the live feed tonight? The usual suspects. Calvin.
Connor. Carol Braun was giving us some updates of that St. Ansgar game. Last score, that was St. Ansgar leading 22-0 at halftime over unbeaten Nashville Plainfield. Kevin Lennox saying go Osage. Steve Bremer turned in. Drake,
Kevin Kazel, he's here.
Yep.
Yep, class of 90.
Drake, nice to have you. And then the Art Lady.
Art Lady.
Watching from the Onion Field.
Interesting. Harvesting all sorts of stuff this time of year.
I suppose. It's getting close. Hey, score update from Northwest Kansas. Oberlin leading St. Francis.
Oh,
if anybody cares about that.
I know at least one guy here in the booth does.
So yeah, the Oberlin Red Devils. My old alma mater. It's their homecoming tonight. Lauer's got to take off and run, and he's thrown down by Machen.
Gavin Muller tried to cut him in half there
on the play.
I'm not sure what the design was there, but
no gain on the play. 3rd down and 9. As we approach about 6.5 to go in the first half. This seems like a very long first half. We haven't played for an hour yet, though, but it feels like it.
Feels like it.
A lot of points.
A lot of clock stoppage.
Yes. 40-7. Green Devils. Probably 4-down territory here for the Chickasaws. Kai Roush in that gun. Trying to hand it off, and he does. It's a late handoff, and Osage all over it. Cale Moeller throws him down for a loss. That was Cade Carpenter on the run. I don't know if Roush was trying to keep it or there was kind of confusion on who was running it, and by the time they decided who was getting it,
he kind of looked. He kind of looked over at his back after he was on the ground and had that look of like, I was going to keep that. Well, if you stick it in the belly long enough.
Nobody blocked Cale.
No.
Cale Moeller coming on the edge. It's going to be a 4-yard loss, so Osage punt team out there. High snap. And the punt by Venom, a good one.
Another good one.
We'll take a Chickasaw bounce. Voigtlander's got to get away from it. And the Chickasaws are going to pin Osage back to about their own 10 with 5:30 to play before halftime. So,
well, here's a challenge that, Coach Kyle's going to put out to his offense. 5 minutes, can we go 90 yards?
Yeah, can you go length of the field?
Right.
Just about. They officially spot it. Boy, I cannot read those lines at all. They spot it.
Inside the 5?
No, it is about the 10. Never mind.
Just inside the 10.
Boy, beautiful field here, though, at New Hampton. They just re-sodded this field over the summer. They haven't played a game on it for the last couple weeks. They love their facilities here in New Hampton. Some of the best in Northeast Iowa.
Well, you've got one-on-one coverage everywhere across the field here.
Osage looking to go deep. Street under some pressure. He is going to throw on the run. Then the catch is made by Brock. Brock Trees has got the catch at the 24-yard line, so that's a 14-yard gain.
That's also a hard part for the defense is you got a bunch of field to defend. How aggressive do you want to get with number 4?
Hasn't had any quarterback scramble runs yet. All of his carries tonight so far are designed. Quarterback powers and whatnot, but we do know if Street, when he's scrambling, if he sees something and he takes off, watch out. He's got Moeller in the backfield with him. Quinn rolls to his right, scans downfield, he throws, and it is caught.
Yep. Yeah, that was Griffin Uhlenhoff.
Griffin Uhlenhoff makes a catch, and
I think he's got
should have a first down.
Yeah.
They will move the sticks. So back-to-back plays and back-to-back first downs for Osage, going from your 10 all the way up to your 37 right now. Just 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Osage will receive the second half kickoff. They won the toss and deferred. Maybe an opportunity here. If you could find the end zone, you could maybe start that second half with running clock. We'll see how this drive goes. Green Devils go on the ground. Moeller up the gut, and he's going to be only tackled for 8 yards, Josh.
Only 8.
Only 8.
And that was nice. The linemen come out on a pulling concept. Come out, kick out the defensive end, and 8 yards, we'll take it. I mean, it's going to bring down our average per play, but we'll take it.
Really going to cut into Moeller's yards per carry. He had that 61-yard touchdown run earlier this game. Multiple double-digit runs. We'll see if they go to him here. Nope, looking to throw. 2nd and 2. Street is going to throw it to Moeller on the wheel. Gavin coming back for the ball. Makes the catch with the flag. Moeller's going to catch it, though, and take it all the way to the house.
Touchdown.
That's a touchdown. He's in there for 6. Give it 56 yards.
I'm assuming that's defensive pass interference.
Yep, it's got to be. Moeller makes a catch, 56 yards. Kind of came up slow holding the calf, it looked like.
Might have been a cramp. They're going down for a PAT attempt, so.
Yeah, pass interference on the Chickasaws. It will be declined, and Osage will take 6 on the board to go up 46-7. PAT pending. Weston Sullivan doing the place kicking tonight.
What a catch, what a run.
90-yard possession in what, 4 plays?
About a minute, a little over a minute taken off the clock, so.
Well, this has been a big play offense through the first 4 weeks, and more tonight as Sullivan will try to make this a 40-point lead. Kick on the way. He has got it. And boy, Weston puts Osage up 47-7 with 3:57 to play before halftime.
Well, we are officially in running clock mode.
Not until second half.
Not until second half, but
if the score does hold at halftime, start of the third quarter would be running clock.
well, this is certainly not what New Hampton had planned for their homecoming on that part of it. It's just every week, that's part of it, Nolan. Every week this Green Devil team just keeps getting a little better.
And they're just there was a penalty on New Hampton on the end of that, a 15-yard penalty on New Hampton after that touchdown. So Osage will kick off from the 45 of New Hampton. All right, Brock, let's see if he can put one in there for a touchback. Josh, if he does, I say, you're buying supper on the way home, or?
Sure.
No, he ain't got to be no touchback. Kicks it off to the right. It's going to be caught by who other? Carter. Carter on the run. He gets up to the 20-yard line, and the ball popped out, and Osage recovers.
Oh, it's just going from, it's just some popping and hitting.
Boy, when it rains, it pours sometimes. And it has not been a good party here for New Hampton on homecoming night.
No.
Green Devils, I take it back, Josh. Running clock does start in the first half.
Or at least here it does.
Yeah, I did not know that. Clock is running here.
It is, yes.
Let me catch it. Clock caught up. That clock is running.
There's a question. Okay. They set it to play. Okay.
It's been running the entire time since the kickoff.
Yeah.
So Osage forces their second fumble tonight. They recover both of them. 1st and 10 inside your opponent 20-yard line. Moeller, carry, hesitates, cuts to his left. Double-digit run. Moeller inside the 5 and
he's
down to the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Gavin. So 1st and goal, ball at the 1, it appears.
Well,
clock is running.
Yeah, once again, good job up front. Tristan Huseman, Hunter Brown, Alex Machin, Donald Heidemann, Cale Muller, Hank the Tank Clark in here on offense, that tackle.
Is that what they call him?
That's what
I called him the Shark.
The Shark?
But yeah.
Well, his dad told him, he says it's Hank the Tank tonight.
All right. We'll go with it. Osage looking to throw the slant. It is caught. Yep. Touchdown.
Nice.
Griffin Eulenhop, and Osage has got themselves a 50-burger here in the first half.
Wowzers. Okay.
Did not see that coming.
I did not see this coming at all. You and I talked this week. We thought this would be maybe a similar game to start out with. Osage eventually pulling away, and it just, from the first defensive play tonight, they were here on a business trip.
Trying to make a statement here. So far, they have done just that. Snap, the hold, the kick on the way. Soley knocks another one down. He's pumped.
He's confident now.
54-7. Osage with a season high in points with 2:12 to play before halftime. I'm running out of ink.
We need another pen. Is that what you're saying?
So at halftime, We'll go over some area scores. We'll try to find some district scores for you.
Oh, we got a guy doing IHSAA.
I do know the 35-point differential is running clock. I didn't think it started until the second
Basically,
half
any time
in the
during.
game.
Okay.
Yep.
I was kind of with you, Nolan. I thought.
I've never seen it in the first half.
Correct. That was the part where a little bit. I'm not sure it happens a lot. Brock with the kickoff again.
Carter on the return, a running return. He's across the 30, 35, and up to the 41, it looks like. Yeah, I just had never seen. I'll tell you this, in Kansas, if you're up by 45 at any point in the second half, or if you're up by 45 at halftime, game's over. There is no running clock.
Right.
That thing is just done.
And I don't know what year they went to running clock. It used to be a 50-point rule in Iowa. As soon as the spread got to 50, game was called.
So we are about 90 seconds away from the halftime break. Kai Roush in the gun. He'll hand it off to Kleppe. And Austin Kleppe has got 9 on the run. He gets right up to midfield before he's taken backwards by Brock Trees.
Let's see, we got some new numbers in here. It looks like Landon Huseman, number 11, is seeing some time at outside linebacker. Jack Dwyer in at defensive tackle, defensive end, however we want to kind of align that. Let's see here, who else we got here? Kind of just sprinkled in here.
Got a flag on the play, a sideline warning.
Oh
on
no.
New Hampton. So they do stop the clock for the penalty. They'll get the clock rolling again. I'm going to hesitate to let it run a little bit longer.
Yeah, Coach Pemble wants to know what that was. He was down at the other end. That might have been some players kind of getting a little bit nearer.
So 2nd and 1. Under a minute to play before halftime. Kleppe carry, first down run. Austin gets to the Green Devil 45. So we're under 30 seconds. Chickasaws do have 1 timeout remaining. See if they take a shot to the end zone. Their touchdown earlier in this game came back in the first quarter, all the way back at about the 7-minute mark. They went 63 yards through the air.
Yeah, Osage's defense looks to be a little more than half of some backups.
Final play of the half. They'll go to Kleppe, and he is going to be tackled for about a 6-yard gain. That's going to take us to halftime, though. Your halftime score, Osage 54, New Hampton 7. We will take a little break. Thank some of our Booster Club sponsors. Big thank you to all of our Osage Booster Club sponsors, as GSPN is a partnership with the Osage Community Schools and the Booster Club. Our Emerald sponsors logos rotate up in that top left corner. You can always contribute to GSPN if you would like. You can scan that QR code up in the top right, throw in $1 or $2 here or there, wherever you're at. All that money goes right back into the school, right into these kids. So 54-7 at halftime. Back after this with some more halftime numbers. Don't go anywhere. More Green Devil football coming up on GSPN.
At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We are a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Life moves fast. New homes, cars, businesses, and families. At Town & Country Insurance, we're here for every milestone. With decades of experience, loyalty, and genuine care, we help protect what matters most to you, your future. Town & Country Insurance. Local people, trusted protection.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson back with you here at New Hampton High School, New Hampton, Iowa. Also, our camera operator tonight. Got to say a big shout out to Aiden Wickham.
Yep.
Doing a tremendous job here on GSPN. We are at halftime in New Hampton. It is all Green Devils, as you can see, 54-7. Osage leading the way with, 8 touchdowns in that first half. Just recapping this thing for you. Might take a little while to run through this, because I was running out of ink on my pencil. But Osage struck first. Their defense got a 4-and-out. The Chickasaws had a 3-and-out, but on the punt attempt, a high snap, their punter got tackled before he could get a kickoff. So Osage went 2 plays, 14 yards. It was a 3-yard run by Brock Trees, his first touchdown on the year. Osage PAT from Weston Sullivan made it 7-0 Osage at 10:16 to go in the first quarter. The Green Devils quickly got back in the end zone as Quinn Street, a 13-yard run. PAT was no good, made the score 13-0 with 7:54 to play in the first. The Chickasaws, they got into the end zone on their third possession, a 63-yard touchdown pass. Sophomore quarterback Kai Roush to his wide receiver Jay Pickar. PAT was good, made it a 13-7 game with 6:47 to play first quarter. And after that, it was all Osage with 6 unanswered touchdowns. Severin Dodd, a 29-yard touchdown reception. Green Devils would miss the PAT to go up 19-7 with 6:14 to play the first quarter. Next possession for Osage, Brock Trees, his second touchdown of the game, a 20-yard reception from Quinn Street. Green Devils would go for 2, not get it. They would make it 25-7 with 2:59 to play in the first quarter. And then with 27 seconds left in the first quarter, Osage back in the end zone. One play, 61-yard run. Gavin Moeller just straight up the gut. They would give it to him on a 2-point conversion attempt. He ran it in there, so it made it 33-7. And that would be the end of the first quarter score. Second quarter, Green Devils into the end zone 3 times. Quinn Street, his second rushing touchdown of the game, this one from 8 yards out. Weston Sullivan, PAT, made it 40-7 Green Devils with 9:03 to play before halftime. And then Gavin Moeller into the end zone for the second time. This time a 56-yard reception. He fought off a pass interference, caught it, and then ran it in for the final 30 yards. Sullivan's PAT made it 47-7 with 3:57 to play in the second quarter. On the ensuing kickoff, the Chickasaws would fumble And then the Green Devils would only need about 3 plays to go 20 yards. It ended with a 1-yard touchdown reception to Griffin Eulenhop, pass from Quinn Street. Sullivan's PAT made it 54-7 with 2:12 to play before half, and that would be the halftime score. So 54-7 Green Devils looking at the first half stats. Big thank you to Ivy Christensen sending some stats to her dad, Craig, who passes them on to us. Osage.
Officially unofficial, right? Officially unofficial.
Officially
stats.
unofficial, but pretty
close.
accurate. We'll go over individual stats here. Quinn Street is 12 of 14 passing for 222 yards and 2 touchdowns.
So a QB rating of about 190.
Yeah, solid. It's good.
He's all right.
Looking at, we'll go over rushing yards here, rushing attempts. Leading the way with 122 rushing yards is Gavin Moeller on 7 attempts and 1 touchdown on the ground. Quinn Street has got 5 carries for 30 yards and a couple of scores. And then Brock Trees, 1 carry, 3 yards for that touchdown. And then through the air receiving, 3 players with 3 receptions in this game, 3 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown for Severin Dodd, 3 catches, 47 yards and a touchdown for Brock Trees. 3 catches, 23 yards, and a touchdown for Griffin Eulenhop. And then 1 catch for 56 yards and a touchdown for Gavin Mueller. 1 catch for 13 yards for Tate Tabbert. And then 1 catch for 13 yards also for Cooper Street. So looking at your first half numbers here, Osage has 16 first downs. They've ran the ball 13 times for 155 yards. They're averaging almost 12 yards per carry. Again, 12 of 14 passing for 222 yards, averaging almost 16 yards a catch. So through the first half, 27 plays, 377 yards, averaging 14 yards a play. Just dominant performance here for Osage in this first half.
Yeah, that's about the best way you can put it, as dominant. Just New Hampton's defensive plan, it looked early on, was they're going to try to plug up the middle on the rushing lanes, and Osage quickly pivoted to, we're just going to throw quick outs. If you're going to clear the middle of the field out, we're going to throw it to the side of you, and then we're just going to get downfield, which results in, gash plays, chunks of yardage at the time. And the other thing the Osage defense did that we haven't seen this year is they recovered 2 fumbles.
Yep.
So those are the first 2 fumble recoveries of the year, and that led to, both of those led to points off of that also. So I don't know. We didn't have to worry about a punt in the first half, did we? I don't think so.
Osage, no.
I don't think there was a punt.
Osage has scored on every possession.
Yeah. In fact, out of all the scoring drives, maybe 2 started on the other side of the 50, it seemed like. Probably more there, but yeah, just one of those, like, anything you call out there as a coach, anything is working tonight for the most part. And now you've got that lead, and now it's just kind of working on, one, this is a big one, keep guys healthy. 2, get your backups in there and work the game plan there. These are quality minutes against varsity guys there, so your backups and second teamers and third teamers even on there should see some snaps tonight. That's valuable going down the road there. But yeah, dominance, the only thing to say. I'm curious as to where we're at. I've got Forest City Cresco pulled up. I think that's the fourth quarter.
At halftime, it was 37-0 Crestwood.
Okay, it's 42-7. I believe the game is ending here. Looks like it's in running clock. And it's going 0-0.
Cadets are going to move on to 2-0. Trying to find – it's hard to read the scoreboard here. I do have the video stream for North Fayette Valley. I think that's 28-20? 20? I don't know. It's either 28-28 or 28-20. I mean, that's the thing I don't like about those huddle cameras. They're so pixelated. The cameras, like, they don't refocus on the if you have LED numbers on your scoreboard,
it just blobs
Now,
out.
if you have the old school like light bulb scoreboard numbers, which I don't even know if anybody has,
They wash out. The LEDs just wash.
Yep. So you can't really tell. So they just announced the homecoming queen. Congratulations to that young lady. A night that she'll never forget.
And that was that the North Fayette feed?
Yep, North Fayette Valley.
Does Walk-On go on the road with a feed?
No, they do have a home video stream, but I don't think so. That's who Osage will play next week for their homecoming. The Green Devils on the road or at home next week against the Walk-On Indians. Other district games in week 3. Crestwood is at North Fayette Valley, and Forest City here at New Hampton. And then the Green Devils will go on the road again for the final time in the regular season in week 4 of district play. They'll go at Crestwood. Other week 4 games in the district, and New Hampton goes to Walk-On, and then North Fayette Valley goes to Forest City. And then the final week of the regular season, Osage at home against Forest City, New Hampton at North Fayette Valley, and Walk-On at Crestwood. Boy, talking about that game in Walk-On again last week, Forest City had to make the long, 2.5 hour.
Oh, boy.
I don't even. Let's
think
look. What is Google Maps of?
I think it's like 2.5.
Close to 3, probably. Let's see. Forest City to Walk-On, according to Google Maps. We got some time here. It's going to be extra, extended halftime here with homecoming. But Google Maps says the fastest route is 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Sounds right.
That game at Walk-On last week didn't kick off until after 9:30.
I think it was closer to 10.
Yeah, it ended.
And they even had running clock.
It ended right before midnight. Our poor buddy, the voice of the Forest City Indians, Zarin Eggesdahl, a good friend of ours, he didn't get back to Forest City until almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's and the issue was if you're 20 miles separate the schools, you could almost say we'll come back in the morning and do it if we can get a roughing crew.
Now, what I heard, and I could be wrong, I don't think they really had much rain in Walk-On.
It was
there
all
was just
lightning
around the area that it was never safe enough for them to start the game. And you had a field that was in great condition.
It was one of them storms that just kind of
it stayed there.
Didn't
then
move on.
All of a sudden, Coach Bierman, I watched an interview with him. He was saying finally the storm moved to the east side of the Mississippi, and they decided, hey, it's far enough out of the way. Let's go ahead and get this thing started while we have a window. And it was all Chickasaws Indians in that one, winning 46-0. But just a late game, getting done almost midnight. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you don't want to wish that on anybody. That's tough you wait all day. You're in the locker room. Those guys are in the locker room, hanging around the locker room for 2.5 hours.
I mean, you're Forest City going on the road, and you're planning on eating supper.
Correct.
Eating in the bus on the way home around 9:30, 10 o'clock. And no, you're still waiting to play a game. So I would imagine you don't want to overfeed somebody before a football game, but you got to find a way
to keep them going, right?
Yeah, I mean that's tough for anybody to go through something like that.
16, 17, 18-year-old young men there. Every 2 hours you got to feed them, or they turn into a gremlin. So
last score we saw, a game being played here in Chickasaw County. It is currently now 36-0 St. Ansgar over Nashua Plainfield. So the Saints are going to move on to 5-0. That's going to be Nashua's first loss on the year. They were unbeaten coming in. That's their homecoming.
That's a wild score for an unbeaten teams there. St. Ansgar year in and year out always has a solid football team, and they work well in Class A.
Let's see if we can find some other 2A scores.
West Hancock,
you got some
the number one team, was off tonight. Lake Mills canceled their game. I don't know if they canceled the rest of the season or just that one.
We got some interesting scores. In District 8, Van Meter and Clarinda that was tied 14-14 with 11:18 to go in the fourth quarter. In the third quarter, out of District 4, Roland Story and Vinton Shellsburg tied at 14.
That's surprising.
Those are the only other score updates in Class 2A. Yeah, Clarinda, I know they're off. They're playing. I don't think they're undefeated. I could tell you. I'm a nerd. I got a lot of numbers here, Josh. Clarinda is 3-1. In some rankings around the state, Radio Iowa or whatever, I think Clarinda moved into the rankings, but nobody really knew, how if they're for real. Well, heck, you're tied at 14 with Van Meter in the fourth quarter. I'd say you're for real.
Yeah,
Van Meter's.
You and I were discussing on the way over. Van Meter we think is a dome team or potential dome team. So.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Southwest Iowa represent, I think there, isn't that?
That'd be about southern Iowa, southwest Iowa would have to be.
We probably know a guy that's probably originally from there.
We do.
Yeah. I had some down there. Just looking here on the live stream. We're going to need some help on the live stream here tonight, guys, to feed us questions. This is one of those in the second half where, things are out of hand. We won't dance around that. Things are out of hand, so anything you can help us do to color in some of the commentary here. Except for Calvin. Calvin will it's Calvin, so.
Getting trolls following me.
Calvin, he's probably got his whiteout outfit picked out for tomorrow's Iowa State game tomorrow night. They're doing a whiteout. They kick off at 6. Iowa is at home.
Oh, TCU and Arizona are playing tonight. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
TCU on the road.
Big 12 after dark.
Yeah, leading 7-0.
That's going to be a good game.
Yes, it is. Roland Story. Like we were just talking about that. Roland Story takes a lead on Vinton Schellsburg with 8:30 to go, 21-14.
Was Vinton winless for a couple years here?
Yeah, they went 22 straight games with the loss.
Yeah.
And then they knocked off Jessup in week 2 this year. Or no, week 1, because we played Jessup. No, we played Jessup in week 3. So, yeah, week 2 they knocked off Jessup. But they're giving Roland Story some fits, and that's a pretty good program. Our old friend Matt Finn, the head coach for Roland Story down there.
Yeah. Let's see, this year, are they pass heavy again?
They are.
Last
They're back
year
to the
running,
they have a sophomore quarterback that can sling it.
Yeah. So that was always the fun part about Coach Finn was he was very good at matching his offensive philosophies to his strengths depending on the year. So
boy, in baseball, man, the Tigers just continue to
plummet.
I couldn't believe
they're taking
that.
a Twins type dive.
Yeah, Boston just walked them off to clinch a playoff spot. But yeah, the Tigers officially could still be eliminated. That's just insane to think of. When
hashtag danger zone.
A month ago, they had it in the bag to win the division and possibly get the 1 seed in the AL. It's oofta.
Yeah, everything's slowed down here because halftimes on homecomings are probably an extra 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's about,
at least.
Yeah.
And I don't know, do they put another 2 minutes on the clock again, or will they roll right into it?
I think they do got to give you that extra time to warm up. Ooh, Gladbrook Rhinebeck leading Don Bosco in 8-man.
That's Severn.
It appears so.
Okay. I wonder if he was having a shoulder issue earlier. Looks like they've got him pulled out tonight. Keep some of that off of there. He played through that, so I'm not sure it's a serious, but in a game like this, you're not going to put him back out after this. So. And my other question, I believe, was I don't know if Sage Christensen's coming back in tonight.
No, he hadn't played pretty much all game.
I'm wondering if he had an ankle, maybe get turned or.
Well, fortunately for Osage, it's been a night where it's turned into a point you can start resting some guys.
Yeah, yeah. And a defense like this, those guys, they hit hard. And sometimes you're the bug and sometimes you're the windshield. So
Ooh, Clarinda takes a 17-14 lead with under 2 minutes to go on Van Meter.
Wow.
Ooh. That's got to shake up some rankings.
Yeah, it will.
Now, if you pay attention to the rankings, I guess Osage is ranked 3 in Radio Iowa. I don't really talk about it because
it doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, rankings are just, I mean, it's something for people to talk
It's fun.
about. It is credit to how good this football team is. I do want to acknowledge that, but yeah, that's why you don't really hear me talk about rankings too much.
I think Osage is kind of flown under the radar as an undefeated team. This score is probably going to wake up a few of them.
Well, Osage is still keeping some familiar names out there, as I do see Quinn Street walking out on the field to return. Also, Griffin Eulenhop is going to go back to return. We'll see. I know Osage.
Osage is not tremendously deep.
Well, it's one of those tough situations though. Too this year is like you're in district play now. Your first 3 games, your starters basically only played a game and a half.
Right.
I mean, you want to try to give them as many reps as you can.
Correct. Correct. For the most part, well,
I wouldn't.
Other than the first game, Osage hasn't had to play a full game.
Yeah, no, they didn't. The starters got shortened by 8.5 minutes last week. Chickasaw's kickoff, short end over in kick. It'll be picked up by Griffin Eulenhop at the 15. His first return on the year. Griff trying to bounce it out to the outside. He's across the 30, all the way up to the 34. So
good
clock
return.
running here. Osage up by, 47 here at start the third quarter. See, I wouldn't think you're going to see the Green Devils try to take the top off.
I wouldn't think so.
We've seen some wild things on this field, though.
Yes, we have. This may be a pad 5 and 0s kind of running numbers tonight.
They do go on the ground. That is Gavin Moeller straight up the gut. Gavin chopping his feet, still pushing that pile up to the 41. He's going to be short of a first down, but gets about 9 on the run.
Yeah, he delivered a blow there to the defensive end, Ben Burke. And Burke was a little slow getting up after that. Yeah, we're walking a fine line here, Nolan. You're up so big. You just don't want to get anybody hurt, seriously.
Yep.
But at the same time, you want to get their work in. Looking across here. Offensive line.
Second down. Second down and about 1. Osage goes to Moeller. Moeller hesitates, and he's got the first down. He takes a lick, but I think he does have the first. We'll wait for the official spot.
Mueller on the carry. No gain on the play.
Maybe a half-yard short.
Okay.
Third
I thought
down.
he had it, but
third down coming up here for Osage.
well, and this is these are these type of offensive possessions that now you call a play and you're kind of figuring the defense knows what's coming. Can you run the play for positive result?
2 backs in the backfield with Street in the gun, Trees and Moeller. They go to Gavin. This time he does have the first down. He falls forward up to the 47. Be a first down run for the Green Devils.
I'm just looking out here on the offensive line, see who we've got here.
Looks like the same.
I think it's the starters. Well, except Hank Clark is in at left tackle. Do I see
Is it Huseman?
Tristan on the sidelines? Unless he's out there in another spot. A little bit hard here with the muddle huddles.
First and 10, Osage, ball around midfield. They'll go to Moeller on a counter. Boy, he's hitting the backfield. Might be the first negative play of the night for Osage.
Well, we're back to they're just selling out.
Yep.
Which is what they're going to do. Now, there may be some gamesmanship going on here. Like, well, you got your starters in, and you want to take the top off again, go right ahead. From a coaching standpoint, it's a conundrum. A little bit of a conundrum, right?
Yeah. So second down, and you're behind the sticks. I think for the first time, well, yeah, there's a penalty that puts you behind the sticks. I think that's the first negative play. Street will throw opposite side. It's to his brother Cooper. This is behind the line of scrimmage pass, so it's a run, and Cooper have a flag coming in. Cooper is going to be tackled for a loss.
That play just took a long time to develop.
The flag is right around midfield. They're trying to stop the clock.
Oh, they just picked the flag up. He waved it off. Boy.
Flag waved off. It's 3rd and long here for Osage. So they get that clock.
That might have been another one of them legal men downfield, but the ball was completed behind the line of scrimmage. So
3rd down and 14 for Osage. That's third down, 14 for Osage behind the sticks. So Street looking to throw here under some pressure, so he'll roll right. He throws and almost intercepted.
That's a bad idea.
Trying to get it to Cooper, I think. Is that 6?
I think so.
Yeah, that's 6. Trying to get it to Cooper. So 4th down, Osage going to bring the punt team out here for the first time tonight. Quinn Street, the punter, averaging about 39 yards a punt.
They tell me Tristan Huseman got injured here in the first half, so.
Been a rough night here for Osage.
Yep.
Back to return for the Indians, or excuse me, the Chickasaws, is Ethan Carter. Spiraling punt. Carter makes a catch and not going to get away. Nice tackle downfield.
Griffin
Eulenhop in there, Brock Trees. So Chickasaws force a punt. They'll take over. The clock still rolling. So we approach about 6 minutes ago in this 3rd quarter. Osage leading 54-7. Osage bringing in some new bodies out there. I see, Gallagher's been playing, but he's out there at D-tackle.
Yep.
Also at D-tackle. Is that a 55? I don't have 55.
Yep, that would be, I think it's Donald Heidemann.
Is it Heidemann?
He's been wearing 55 the last couple weeks.
Chickasaws go on the ground. I believe that's Kleppe on the carry. It is. Austin Kleppe, a sophomore. Gets up to the 25. He's a couple yards shy of a first down.
Kleppe on the carry for the Chickasaws, good for about 8, brings up the 2nd and 2 on the 25-yard line.
All right.
So 2nd down and short here for New Hampton. They'll toss it to Kleppe. And he is going to be stopped. Shy of a first down. He's close to it.
Close to it. Good job by
3rd down and inches.
Cale Muller coming straight up the field, making sure he doesn't get to the outside. Get him pushed into where the rest of the help's at.
So 3rd down and 1 here for New Hampton. Under 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Continuous clock here. Osage up by 47. Continuous clock would stop once the opponent gets it back under 35.
Is it 35 or 25?
35. Basketball, it would be 25.
Okay.
Yep. And Chickasaws go on the ground on
think
3rd
he
and short.
got it.
I don't think he got it. I think it's got to bring up 4th down. Looks like he got back to that line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 4th down coming up. Chickasaws.
I'm guessing that we're in.
Going to go heavy here. They're going to bring in Cade Carpenter,
Okay.
a fullback. You got to go for it, right?
Well, they're pulling.
Oh, here comes New Hampton. They will bring in some fresh bodies. The punt team.
Boy, they must reset the play clock at some point. Fine by me.
So, yeah, back to punt. It's a new punter. That's Is that 22? Kip? He gets the punt off. That is, yep, it's Drew Kip.
Good punt. Good punt again.
Voigtlander lets it bounce, and it's going to take a nice roll here for the Chickasaws.
Yeah.
Kip's punt will be down at the 21-yard line.
About the 20, about a 50. Well, with the roll,
Big punt.
almost 50 yards, I think.
All right, Osage here. I see some starters coming back out there. Players out there having some friendly words with one another.
Sure.
First and 10, Green Devils. 3 minutes to go. 2 receivers spread out to each side. Moeller in the backfield. Street will take off. Quinn gets to the outside edge. We do have a flag, though. This is going to be maybe a...
What do we get? We got holding?
Yeah, there's going to be a holding on Osage coming back. It's going to be about a 16-yard run wiped out. So the penalty occurs about 4 yards or so behind the line of scrimmage. So you'll tack on 10 to that. It's going to put you about first down and 24.
Yeah, that's offensive lineman. We'll talk about that all the time. If they're getting by you, other than putting your quarterback in danger, you just got to kind of not let him go. I get it. You don't want to get a guy injured, but you got Quinn Street back there. He can, at some point, he can kind of fend for himself.
Well, they'll just call it first and 20. We'll go with what the scoreboard says. Tabbert in motion. They fake it to him. They'll hand it off to Moeller up the middle. Gavin pushing that pile. Osage trying to help him out. He gets up to the 25, almost back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage.
Yep.
He's maybe a yard shy of that.
Maybe.
9-yard run brings up second and 11. Under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Osage will be at home next week against Waukon. It'll be the Green Devil homecoming game. Big matchup against the Waukon Indians for that district race.
Yeah.
Crestwood's going to be 2-0 tonight. Waukon, I don't know how their game against North Fayette Valley is doing, but they could also be 2-0 if they win tonight. Street rolls to his left. He is going to throw. He's got trees open. He makes the catch inside Chickasaw territory all the way up to the 43-yard line.
Throwing on the run against your body, that's a tough throw, and he puts it right on him.
So Green Devils inside Chickasaw territory at their 43. Gavin Muller's coming out of the game. He's going to get a high five from head coach Chris Kyle. So Zero's night is probably done.
I would say, yeah, put the helmet on the bench.
On the ground, no, they fake it. Street under pressure, he's got to throw it away, and that could be a grounding.
This is one of my arguments of getting him out of here.
I think that could be grounding because I don't know if that ball got across the line of scrimmage yet.
Yeah, I don't think it did either.
They're not going to say nothing. Second down and 10. Okay. He was under duress.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there was an intended receiver.
There might have been one over there, but this is one of my arguments why you get him out of here. Just a play like that, just kind of a full-on fire drill.
Osage is going to take this to the fourth quarter, though. They don't have to snap the
Don't
ball.
have to snap it, yep.
We will go to the fourth. So after 3, it will be Green Devils 54, Chickasaws 7.
Time to get my roster handy here.
That'll bring up the end of the third quarter.
All right.
Third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, we do not have a yard line winner.
No yard line winner.
No yard line.
Listening next week.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of schools doing that. The little kind
raffle.
of a fundraiser for booster clubs. Wherever the ball will be spotted at the end of, whether it's the first quarter
Yep.
third quarter, whatnot. But
You buy your spot on the field. It's rolling the dice, almost like a scoregami kind of thing.
you know how weird
Have you
it is?
called it 54-7? Is that on your?
I don't think so. I do keep track of my own Osage scoregami
Yeah.
for games that I've been here.
Yes.
I don't think I have.
I'm sure you got a file somewhere.
We got some time.
We got
Osage
some
football
time.
scoregami.
All right, Osage. While you're searching, I'll try my hand at play-by-play. Osage takes over.
I've had a 53-7.
Hand off in the backfield there to Jacob Vance. Jacob Vance has entered the game now at the running back spot.
So third down. Yeah, I've had a 53-7. But no 54-7.
Okay.
I've had a 53-13.
That thing looks like Minesweeper.
Yeah, I mean there's not much green.
Okay.
If somebody would get me the official book, I would go and create a scoregami. I'd do it.
Back to pass.
I got to air it out deep, going to trees, and he makes a catch. No, that's Cooper Street.
Oh, he got to his brother.
Brother to brother connection. Osage has got 60 on the board. That's not going to make some people happy.
Yeah, that's.
That's going to go.
I'm not going to say anything.
Goes for what about? Where was that ball at? I missed it.
We were at about the 40, 42, 43.
Go 43 unofficial.
Yeah.
Well, Cooper Street, first varsity touchdown. Attaboy, Coop. Weston Sullivan will attempt the PAT. Soley's kick on the way.
That one looks good, too.
Boy. Soley having a night. That is his 5th PAT that he's knocked through. So 61-7 with 11:13 to go in the fourth quarter.
Did I hear 28-28 over that PA? Would that be
yeah.
the Fayette walk-on score?
Yeah. Josh, I can do some investigating here. I think
Maybe.
this might be the most points I've seen Osage score in a game.
I know it's definitely the most I've seen scored. I think there was talk about that after the Garner game as to how close they were.
Yep. 60-0. Osage had a 60-0 game over North Butler years
I'm
ago.
being told there was a 75-point game.
Well,
by
I'm not.
Osage.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a school record.
Oh,
it's just,
okay.
It's
okay.
the most I've seen
most
in a game.
you've seen. Okay.
Yeah, 60 was a high that I've seen in one game for Osage. 61 here tonight. Chickasaws about to break one. That is number 5, Jay Pickar on the return.
All right, we got Noah Gallagher. A little gimpy coming off. Okay.
Most points in a game back in 1976. Osage beat Garner Hayfield 75-6. They also scored 75 against Jessup back in 1999. That was a 75-20 win. Yeah, I covered that 60-0 win over North Butler back in 2018. That was the most I've covered
Oh, yeah, sure.
prior to tonight. Osage brings a late sub out there. Chickasaws go on the ground on first down, and
There's a little of that going on here, like who's playing what. I'm going to try to get a lineup out there, at least what we're showing. Let's see, across the front, we've got Aiden Wagner, Jack Dwyer, Cale Muller, and then we just ran in Madden Jacobs, number 57. At the linebackers, it looks like Jacob Vance.
back to pass. Roush, he's going to go deep. Nice coverage by
Yep.
Griffin
Good-
Uhlenhop,
good
intended
coverage.
receiver, trying to go to Carson Lowers.
That was the play they scored on.
Going to
In the
Pickard
first
earlier,
half,
yeah.
just to the opposite side, but well covered by Griffin Uhlenhop.
Carson Lowers, that's probably a name that we'll be saying for the next couple of years. He's a sophomore, 6'3", already one of their top wide receivers. He
Yep.
had the most catches and yards coming into this game for New Hampton.
Let's see, Uhlenhop at one corner. Looks like Evan Bramer at one. We've got Landon Huseman in at linebacker. Little jump pass. That's no good, out of bounds.
So 9
Weston
minutes ago.
Sullivan in at a safety spot, linebacker, we'll call it.
Is that your brother, Luke, telling me to know my scores?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fourth down for the Chickasaws.
He can't help it. He's got a mouth on him, but usually the youngest ones of the family do.
Hey, no.
Kip on the punt for the Chickasaws.
All right.
So back to punt again. That's 22, Drew Kipp, a sophomore. This punt's going to go out to the side and be down at the 43 of.
That might be the only one he's
Hampton.
missed tonight. Everything else has been pretty good. So
There is
There's
a
a
flag
flag.
on the play. Maybe? I don't know.
they're discussing personal foul.
Personal foul on the Green Devils.
Be a first down.
Well, yeah.
If it happened during the play. The clock needs to stop, right? It did stop.
Personal foul. Well, it looks like we're bringing defense back on.
So were the personal foul from where the punt was down?
I think we're just. Well,
Into the
Osage
dead ball.
retains the
Dead ball penalty. Yep. So yeah, the play had ended. And Osage is bringing in a new offense here. Tate Tabbert in at quarterback. I believe that is Jacob Vance still in the backfield. It is. Vance will get the carry right up the middle, and Jacob thrown down at the 46-yard line. Not before, though. He picks up about 6 on the carry.
Vance on the carry brought down by 77. Kellogg of the Chickasaws. Good for about a 5-yard gain. Brings up second and 5.
Yeah, that the North Fayette game would be a.
Yeah.
If you got our number and you can find that North Fayette score, let us know.
It's a big one.
It's a big rivalry over there.
All right, brings up second and 5. Tate in the shotgun, handoff to Vance, right off tackle for a gain of 3, maybe 4.
Vance on the carry for the Green Devils.
Yeah.
Offensive line looks like Wagner, Gallagher, Dwyer, and then
Brings up third and 2
Hunter.
for the Green Devils.
One of the starters left out there. That's just because they're so thin. Hunter Brown.
It's third down.
And then Madden Jacobs in at center.
Third down, a long 1, a short 2, we'll call it. Vance trying to get here to the edge. He's going to be taken back. He's not going to have enough. It'll bring up 4th down. He loses another yard. So 4th down and 3.
I believe we're going for it here. My guess.
I thought I heard punt.
10 on the carry for the Green Devils.
Is that?
Brought down by
Thought I heard punt. Yeah, Tate
Yeah,
Tabbert's going
Tate's
to go
gonna
back to
punt.
punt.
Okay.
brings up 4th and 4.
Now you got to get lined up, get everybody on their line of scrimmage. Okay. Good
Tabbert.
punt.
Nice punt. Carter's going to let it bounce. Osage.
Get
can
on
you
it.
Down it inside the 5. You're going to down it all the way around the 1. It's a nice punt there by
Yeah.
Tate. Chickasaws will take over under 6 minutes to go in this game. Ball being placed inside the 5. Let's see if we can tell where the chain gang is. So First and 10 Chickasaws. Ball on the 2, they say.
First down for the Chickasaws on their own 2.
Chickasaws here. They got their starting quarterback out there. Catch made by Carter. He's got a first down. Around the 16-yard line.
Evan Bramer. No, that's Garrett Elgin.
Good for a Chickasaw. First down.
Nice job. Garrett seeing his first, that's probably his first official varsity tackle.
Garrett Elgin was announcing some volleyball earlier this week on GSPN with Isabel Renardi. Osage volleyball win on Tuesday night over West Fork.
Ah.
Yeah, great to see him out there get some action here on a Friday night. Handoff on first and 10 for the Chickasaws. That's 31, Cade Carpenter. Cade's going to be shy of a first down, not before he gains about 8, though.
Carpenter on the carry for the Chickasaws.
Lots of numbers coming in here. I see Spencer Power entering the game for the first time tonight, going out on the defensive lineman.
Brock Trees is coming out.
Yep.
He's going to, I'm sure, be leading the team in tackles still after 5 games. He is leading the team by 4 over Gavin Muller. He has had himself an excellent game. Second down and 2. Roush looking to pass. He's wanting to go deep. Now he's just going to take off and run, and Vance is going to chase him out of bounds.
Nice job by Jacob recognizing a rollout and hustling over.
Boy, I think he lost.
I think he cut him off at the pass there.
Yardage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vance chased him.
Roush on the keeper. Brought out
About a loss of a yard on the play there, so that's a sack, right?
I believe so.
We're giving him one.
Don't you get the credit? Yeah.
Approaching 3 minutes to go in this game. We will have Coach Kyle come up and join us for a post-game interview. Quarterback keeper Roush on the read option, and Kai's got the first down out of bounds over at that Chickasaw sideline. Enough, though, to move the sticks.
Good for a Chickasaw. First down.
The last update I saw was 28-28 at halftime with North Fayette.
Boy.
And Waukon. Oh, if there's anything else, that'd be a good one to find out on.
We could be looking at a...
Could have 2-0 Waukon coming to town, or 1-1. You never know. That's Osage's next opponent, the Waukon Indians. Pass out here to Carter. He makes a catch, gets a nice block here on the edge.
Nice.
First down. Coming up, making the initial hit.
That's Evan Bremer.
Osage, Evan Bremer, sophomore.
Yep.
The quick pass is good. By Roush.
So Roush moves the sticks. It's about a gain of 12 on the play. Puts the ball at the 39-yard line of New Hampton.
Well, these are all good snaps for all these young guys in there. Gunnar Swenson now at a defensive end. Trying to just ID a few more of them here.
Guy in motion. That's Pickar. He's the one that had the long touchdown earlier. He's going to run a wheel here on the near sideline. Roush is going to take off and run. Got some green out in front of him. Gets a block from Pickar and taken out of bounds. Bremer shoves him out, but it'll be a first down run for the Chickasaws. About 90 seconds to go in this game. Chickasaws trying to do something that no team has done this year on Osage and try to get in the end zone twice in a game.
Yeah.
So that's something this young defense here can fight for. Osage has only allowed 3 touchdowns coming in. They've given up 1 tonight. Just maybe 2 or 3 more plays left in this game. Toss sweep. This is Cade Carpenter to the left, and Carpenter is going to be tackled after a short gain of about 4.
Nice job by Landon Huseman. Come up the field, just get him directed back in there and get him slowed up.
Oh, about 6-yard gain. What am I?
Yeah, theoretically, there's probably 2 plays left here. New Hampton's certainly not going to hurry up.
They're in hustle-up mode, but
yeah.
Go on the ground
QB
with a
keeper.
read option with Roush, and he is popped out of bounds. Voigtlander knocks him out.
Yeah,
Not before he gets enough for a first down.
Roush had fun over on this side against the sophomores.
That could be it. In New Hampton, though, I think they're going to run one more play.
They'll
There's
try to get one more in
20
there.
seconds to go in this game, so very likely the last play of the game. We'll see if they take a shot to the end zone here as they're 26 yards out.
Let's see if Voigtlander's ball hunting.
Roush in the gun. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Sack made right there by Osage.
I'm just looking at the
And
number.
57, I believe. Is that Madden Jacobs?
41.
Oh, 41.
That's Joey Church.
Joey Church on the sack to end the game.
Rudy-esque.
So that is your final. Osage will win it 61-7. Osage goes to 2-0 in district play. They are 5-0 for the first time since 2011. The 2011 team started 5-0 before they lost in week 6. Green Devils will match that here in 2015. 61-7 the final. We will take a break. We'll go over your final numbers and then also have an interview with head coach Chris Kyle. Don't go anywhere. The postgame show coming up here on GSPN.
Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need. Backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We are a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils.
Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Town & Country Insurance, protecting our hometown since 1975. Whether it's your car, home, or farm, they've got you covered. Contact us today for your personalized quote. Go Green Devils.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson with you here on the post-game show. The Green Devils win it here over the Chickasaws 61-50. So the Green Devils go to 5-0 overall for the first time since 2011. But more importantly, Josh, they go to 2-0 in district play. And we'll find out whether next week is going to be an undefeated district showdown between them and Waukon, or is Waukon going to be in there trying to pick up their second win. We will wait and see. All right. Got the camera over here. Josh, jump in that thing. All right. So, Ivy Christensen getting us some stats here. Ivy unofficially, we should say, Osage ran 42 plays tonight. They finished with 455 yards of offense, 281 through the air, and 174 on the ground. Rushing for Osage, Gavin Mueller, 12 carries, 145 yards, 1 touchdown. Street had 6 carries for 20 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jacob Vance, 4 carries, 6 yards. And then Brock Trees, 1 carry for 3 yards, but it ended in the end zone with a touchdown. Receiving for Osage, leading the way with 4 catches for 64 yards is Brock Trees with a touchdown. Also touchdowns coming to Severin Dodd, who had 3 catches for 70 yards. Gavin Mueller had 1 catch for 56 yards. That was a touchdown. 3 catches for 55 yards for Cooper Street and his first varsity touchdown.
Yeah.
Griffin Eulenhop has 3 catches for 23 yards and a score. And then Tate Tabbert with 1 catch for 13 yards. Passing for Osage, Quinn Street goes 15 of 19 for 281 yards and 5 touchdowns. So for Street tonight, what is that? 6 total touchdowns, or no, 7 total touchdowns for Street. 5 through the air, 2 on the ground. He was already one of the leaders in Class 2A in total touchdowns, and a 7-touchdown night will help add to that.
Yeah, kind of for people were looking for Quinn's name in the leaderboards here early in the season, and it was, first couple games, a tough defensive battle against Hampton, Dumont, and then the next game at Garner, it's shortened. You're in a 35-point plus game, and then the next game it kind of broke out of the mold there with Jessup, and Quinn's been rocketing up the statistical categories here the last few weeks on a lot of this stuff, and this is the performances we'd expect him to have right now. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure it's all flashy out of Quinn, but it's effective. It's kind of what you'd expect out of your senior quarterback, of making good choices, making the right calls when you need it, and then making the right decisions when things break down, whether, eat the ball, throw it away, take off and run with it. So, but my hat's off to the offensive and defensive lines again tonight. They kind of set the tone early on that this wasn't going to be easy for the Chickasaws, and that's the way it kind of played out. The only concern I have coming out of the game is health. We saw some guys come off the field tonight with some injuries. They didn't get back on the field, and I think that's probably more precautionary. If it's a 50-point game, there's really no need to go back out there if you're dinged up and push the issue on that. So, hoping to get somebody like Dalton Burkhart back out on the field here at some point with his kicking leg. Tristan Huseman, hopefully he's doing okay. He left real early in the first quarter with a injury. And then we just seen some dinged up players, Severin Dodd, Sage Christensen, even Gavin Mueller had a little bit of that. But Gavin come back to play a strong half there. So,
well, we are now joined by the head coach of the Osage Green Devils. It is Chris Kyle, who helped guide his team to a 61-7 victory. Coach, boy, 33 points in the first quarter.
Yep.
I've said it a lot this year, but the offense just continues to be a well-oiled machine. Boy, once they just get going, they're hard to stop, and they took off again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to start fast, and that's always our key, is start fast and stay playing fast, and felt like we did that tonight, and we did that, that was the longest. It was a long first quarter.
It was.
A
lot of clock stoppages.
Yeah, but we're proud of the guys and how hard they played, and execution was extremely high, especially in the first half. So we're real happy with that.
Was the game plan that you put together kind of how you thought it'd play out?
Yeah.
From an offensive standpoint,
Yeah.
what the Chickasaws want to do on defense?
I don't think we really expected to blitz that hard. I mean, I don't think you ever go in planning to score 33 and a quarter. I mean, I think it's just we felt like we had some really good stuff for what they wanted to do defensively, and felt like we had a chance to make some explosives, and we missed a couple that we felt pretty good about coming in. Defense and special teams getting us some turnovers made a huge difference. Got us some short fields and
first fumble recoveries of the year.
Yep. And we've been really stressing that, working, punching the ball out and working that in practice, and just really trying to improve in all facets of the game. And we felt like we did that tonight. So
definitely, we talked about on the air that the Osage offense just seems to be every week just a little bit better, a little more consistent.
Yep.
And the results are on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, unofficially, Ivy had you down for 455 yards of total offense, and whatever you were doing, it seemed like just double-digit plays here and there. You had your one drive of 90 yards that only took you about 4 or 5 plays, and just about every single one was a big chunk that ended in a long touchdown pass there. But Coach, you're the one calling those plays. I mean, at some point, are you just like drawing a play out of a hat and just seeing how it's going to work?
No, we're just trying to work on different things, and we have some different things that we've been wanting to try, and different things that we've been working on, and we just wanted to try and work on our execution there in the second half, especially, and just clean up a few things, and then it was more about trying to get out healthy, at the end of the day, because we got a little banged up there tonight, and so it's just a matter of just continuing to improve and continuing to work on the things we need to work on to keep getting to where we want to go with Waukon next week and go from there. So,
Coach, defensively, that's just been the thing this year coming into this game. You're only giving up, just over 5 points a game.
Yep.
Another one-score game tonight allowed by your defense.
Yep.
And Coach Eustace and your coaching staff have just done a tremendous job there. And you can really see it, the energy that those guys bring. I mean, they're all fighting for tackles. We talk about Gavin and Brock fighting for tackles, but everybody is out there. Machen's getting sacks. Just everybody.
Yeah, and I mean, we lost a few guys there early in the game and had guys really step up, and it was next man in. And, we were just really proud of how hard we play. And, we just strive to play hard. We strive to, just continue to fight to the ball, 11 hats to the ball, and then when we get there, second and third guy in, we're trying to punch it out. We're trying to get the ball, we're trying to force turnovers. That's always going to be our goal. And, I'm just really proud of how hard we play, the physicality we play with, and just the execution. I mean, we would love to have that big throwback, but outside of that, just extremely proud of how we played as a whole, and just the effort and execution for 4 quarters out of every guy that we were able to get on the field tonight was extraordinary. So
even
we're really happy with that.
Coach, even that play, that long play to him, it wasn't like it was a busted coverage.
No,
it was just an excellent
it was
throw.
a good ball. It was a good ball.
And Bryson was there.
He was just inches away from knocking that thing.
Right? And next time he may intercept that.
Yep.
The nice part was he come right down. And
after the touchdown, on our next touchdown, he had the tackle on the kickoff.
He was like, nope, we're coming back. And that's when guys are locked in. They're just next play forward. Guys are dapping him up like, hey, we're good kind of thing. Because at that point, it's 13-7, right?
Yep.
And at no point after that did I feel like that was ever going to affect them coming through. It was more of we had a whoops out here.
Yep.
And now we're locking them down.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Coach, you kind of mentioned a big game coming up next week. You'll be at home for homecoming, taking on the Waukon Indians. Don't know how their game finished with them in North Fayette. Last score we saw was 28-28 at halftime between those two. Crestwood was up 35-0 at halftime over Forest City. So the Cadets looking like they're going to be 2-0 going into week 3 of district play. But yeah, big one. Coach Bierman's always got that team well coached. They're going to be ready to go, and going to be a big one at Sawyer.
It's going to be a
Field
fun
next
one.
week.
Yeah, I think if there's ever a week, it's homecoming week. It's if there's ever a week to come out and try and support us in person at Sawyer, it's next week. That's a big one for us, and every game the last 3 weeks here is huge, and we're just going to continue to try and go 1-0, and just keep knocking off people as they are before us, and just keep trying to execute and take care of what we can control, and let the rest fall where it may. So,
Coach, I know you guys got more goals and whatnot. Looking at the big picture, but pretty cool stat. Osage is 5-0 in football for the first time since 2011, and you and your staff are responsible for that. So it's been a very fun year. But I know, the district race is number one thing on your guys' mind. But yeah, it's been a special season, and you're right, Coach. I mean, if you're inside the Osage area or whatnot, get to the field at Sawyer Field. Support these guys in person. We love having people watch us here on GSPN. But yeah, you're right. Get to the field.
I think Sawyer's going to be rocking. You got a 5-0 football team, homecoming. The forecast looks great. I mean, it's if the football team's not ready to go for that one, I don't know how they can't be for that. So. And I fully expect, I haven't seen that at any time as a letdown. Right now your energy's, we're excited to come out every day. Right? Practice is even more fun. That kind of stuff. So it all kind of starts building really, really quickly.
And that's been this group's been super fun to be around every day at practice. We work really hard, and we're able to execute and get them in and get them out and try and keep them fresh to try and minimize, the few injuries, and hopefully it's nothing major tonight, and we're able to come back next week.
We saw a couple of them that come out, and they didn't come out the second half. We figured that was probably more. We don't want to push the issue. Even somebody like Severn Dodd, who I think we saw the injury, and he went and played the whole first half, and is one of those, like, I'm sure you're like, you know what, Sev, let's not put any more stress on a shoulder.
For sure.
So
so hopefully we get
player management.
Yeah, we get some good news there, and we keep things moving forward. So
perfect. Absolutely. Well, Coach, we'll let you go on with your team and get packed up. It'll be a fun bus drive back to Osage. Always when you get a win, but big one, 61-7 over New Hampton. Coach, congratulations on the night, and looking forward to talking to you next week.
Thanks, guys.
That is Chris Kyle, the head coach of your Osage Green Devils. So we'll wrap this thing up here on GSPN tonight. A good one for the Green Devils. 61 points, the most I've seen in a game in I think this is year 9 of me covering Osage sports. So, the most I've seen in a game, a dominant offensive performance, and
right from the get-go.
Yep, there's a lot of mojo with this team. They're a fun group to watch, a lot of energy on the field and also on the sidelines with the guys out there, firing up those 11 dudes on the field, and the coaching staffs are all just feeding off of one another. It's been a fun first 5 weeks, and boy, the next 3 are going to be big and important. And get your butts to Sawyer Field next week and support these guys in person.
Yeah, if you really want to listen to us, just bring your phone.
There'll be about a 30-second delay.
It's all right. You can listen, put your headphones in, and you can listen to us from Sawyer, but we'd love to see you there.
Well, we can't do any of this without the help of the Osage Booster Club. They're the ones, doing the sponsorships and whatnot. So you see our Emerald sponsors. They've been the logos up in that top left corner. If you ever go into one of those businesses, please let them know that you appreciate them for supporting Osage Athletics here on GSPN. And then we have a lot of great sponsors behind the scenes. The kids are working and putting more pictures and videos, things together that you'll see as the year goes on, not only for fall sports but winter sports as well, and getting students involved in some broadcasts as well. So like our camera operator tonight, Aiden Wickham, does an awesome job for us the first 5 weeks. So we're very lucky to have a lot of help, but the Booster Club is a big part of that. And if you just want to contribute to wherever you're at, whether you're 1,000 miles away or whatever, scan that QR code up in that top right corner and throw a couple bucks. It goes right to the Booster Club, which that money goes right into the school.
Yep, goes to help support the programs and the activities there around Osage. So.
Well, Josh, I say it's a perfect time for us to wrap this thing up. We'll start packing, and then
the sprinklers are going. We got to get out of here.
Make that drive back to Osage. But That'll do it for us tonight. So for Josh Olson and Aiden Wickham, I'm Nolan Peters. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and have yourselves a great weekend. Final score one last time, Osage 61, New Hampton 7. The Green Devils 5-0 on the year for the first time since 2011, but more importantly, they go to 2-0 in district play. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Again, have yourselves a great weekend. Go Green.